Okay, light is green.
Last time. Who wants to explain what happened last time for the dwarf?
Hey, why are we playing this favoritism shit? Let him explain.
He wasn't here.
That's no excuse.
Well,
So Scott,
all I know is what you got a new sword. That's apparently the Sunbringer or something. That's all I know.
that poor sword is getting tough. Yeah, not a light sword.
We had a
The poor
wonderful
Dawnbringers-
moment. Hey,
Go
you
on.
don't have it right now. We had a wonderful
Swinging with
moment
mine.
where Lou and Harden were opening up a crate and a coffin, and everyone else was looking and standing back, readying weapons, because none of them wanted to get involved. And the condition was anyone in the room is now cursed, with the exception of Harden. And like 2 other people, was Lou immune to that as well?
Lou was good, yeah.
Yeah, the 2 people who opened the cursed coffin were fine. Most of the other people in the room were cursed.
And it was disadvantage on everything.
Then we beat up a ghost.
Oh yeah, you absolutely trashed the ghost.
And then it turns out...
Gaddix didn't have a good time though.
Yes, Gaddix was brought down by a shadow to 1 strength. And so basically looked like a crumpled, empty tin can.
Oh.
Because you have to imagine like all his muscle mass withering away while wearing the bronze armor, so it would have to retract and crumple.
A walking bronze skeleton.
Because it's
Dragon
trying to...
strength is a dump stat.
Because it's trying to give a muscle definition, but there's nothing to grab onto. Then we decided to explore further, travel onwards, and found another smaller ruin, where Lou gave up his many informational art books. Annotated, marked down, big Sharpie put on it, for art incarnate studies, in order to get... What did you get? I can't remember. A necklace or something?
Pokeball.
Pokeball. Yeah, a Pokeball necklace.
We're gonna use this for Saloon to capture him again, probably.
Yes, it is basically a necklace with a gemstone that has the ability to capture souls of things that are removed from their body nearby. So I will specify, just because I didn't specify last time because it was too hilarious to see you all throw that sword around. Technically, I think the Dawnbringer is supposed to have a attunement.
Bad news, Lou.
Well, it's still a +2 sword. I mean, it's not like a miss.
I can take it.
No, the point is that Harden will attune to it to get the actual use, like an extra casting of Lesser Restoration. To take pressure off my spell slots, which have been taxed by all you people going fucking mental.
Hey, that last one wasn't my fault.
All the cure curses you threw down, but then realized you didn't have to because when she died, everybody got uncursed.
Well, I mean, some of them had to. Like, there would be no sneak attack for Nadrax, for example, if I didn't cure him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which made the fight go pretty quick, so.
Yeah, exactly. It's like some classes, you don't want to have them have a disadvantage. It affects them a little bit too much.
Yep. Because everybody just had horrible luck with that.
Like, it didn't matter for Bernard, because as a druid, a lot of his spells that he currently has are for saves. Disadvantage doesn't fucking matter there. But yes, and then we just sauntered on through the Underdark. Everything peaceful and fine, not a problem at all.
I guess we're going to LA based on that box right there.
Huh?
La.
Oh,
Los Angeles, baby! We're gonna be actors!
Wait,
Oh,
it should be under the Dark Lake, surely.
the law was the area that they found a bunch of dead drow. Oh wait.
No, we
that's
haven't
the
been
living
there.
people
That's the
drow.
opposite direction.
Yeah.
We did find a
I
bunch
thought
of dead drow, however.
Yeah, we did. No, the LA was the part where they were indicating where that magical item, that living group was
Yes.
talking about.
We also opted to mutilate all the drow bodies to prevent Saloon from getting them.
Yes, clearly.
That, and it was just fun.
I want to try an axe next time, you know.
Lou cut one of the faces off, put it over his own, and said, "Hey, look, I'm actually a drow now."
Oh man, I sure do regret that.
Everyone give me a charisma save.
Felric felt fine about it. No problem at all.
I mean, to be fair though, that's probably the most drow thing he's ever done.
Felric, no, bad, stop.
Cease, desist.
I'm gonna make dice out of his knuckles.
No, you won't. Put it back. We don't need another revenant. Put it back.
If I cut the scalp off and put it over me, it's like I'm Jarlaxle.
No, my hair's finally back to being white. Like that with this guy.
Look, it's me, Drizzt. I use 2 swords, which is bullshit. No one ever could.
I have to have 4 arms to use 2 swords. Oh wow, look, I have 4 arms.
Although, what was it? The amount of drow you've run across that probably do have 2 swords. I mean, you know. Anyways.
Well, none of them could have been competent given that we all killed them.
But yes, you are back in the Underdark. You have a very talkative Dawnbringer sword.
Who was just so glad to be out of air and looking forward to seeing the sunlight. But yeah, that was our last thing of... We had the choice of 2 paths. One had drow markings saying demons this way and decided, we're going the way of the demons.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're cool and badass.
And you do. You travel on down. Also, Bjorn and Eldeth had been guarding the tomb exits every time, so that's what you were doing. You were on guard.
Alright.
Probably trying to ply your wily ways on her. Charm her in a way that only you can of, you fancy a drink?
Yeah,
I've got a drink.
basically.
Or maybe she's trying to do the wooing. We'll find out.
I don't know. It's a bit awkward out there. She wets her lips. He just remembers that time she stuffed a bunch of entrails in there. And the worst part is it happened again.
Oh no.
Shouldn't she have a second cannibalism bit?
No, she did not have a second cannibalism.
Or was she just covered in gore or something?
Oh yeah, well
Yeah, I
that
think
was
you
just because people were exploding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you said that. Well, yeah, I think you also said there. Well, look at this. At least this time, she isn't eating it.
Yeah.
She knew to spit instead of swallow.
Yeah.
But you do start down the demon pathway. And it's very quiet. You were expecting, demon howls and all sorts of very, dangerous things. But
At least something squelchy in the distance, but could have been a mushroom or it could have been a head. Come on.
Mm-hmm. But you travel on for, if you had to get, because time is hard to measure in the Underdark, maybe an hour until you see your first actual signs that demons have been this way.
Of course, if we had a real gnome tinkerer, he could have made a clock. No, we had to get one that wanted a dog.
See, your first sign is what would be the word? A bloated and discolored hand. Chances are it was probably from somebody of a surface race, but it is sticking out from in the hall and down the hall and to the right. You don't really see much more. So there could be something there, or, well, maybe a demon just dropped a hand there for no reason.
Is it doing any gestures?
No.
Not one last fuck you.
No, it's just laying there. It is slightly discolored, and it is slightly bloated. It has been there for some time.
There could be those wee closet things lying around. Someone want to put an arrow in it, just in case?
Doesn't Kago have the lantern again?
Yes, I have my lantern.
Okay.
Oh, you got that now?
Yep, we leveled up, so I can have my arcane infusion that reproduces the lantern.
That'll be handy. Does that do anything against darkness, or is it just invisible?
It does It does reduce light, I believe.
But it wouldn't solve darkness.
Yeah, not high enough level
But
for it,
darkness, the
probably.
spell. I'm thinking darkness. Like, yeah, of course, it's light. But no, you're talking about spell.
Yeah.
Let's see what it.
I'm talking about drow fuckery.
I'll just put it in the chat so everyone can read it.
Yeah, okay, it's only about invisible.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's a light source that detects invisible. And it's on his head like a hat.
Not beaming out of the eyes this time.
I don't. Was it beaming out of the eyes?
Yeah, you replace the eyes, so he's just constant fucking twin spotlights looking around everywhere.
You know what? Yeah, he's got the halogen headlights now. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah.
Oh, good, he's creepy again.
I mean, it's better than the coffee upgrade.
But because he's missing parts, the light seeps out of like the gaps.
Or it's a case of like when Kago tilts his head, the light goes from one eye to the other.
Yeah.
It's like the mounting's a little bit loose.
Yeah. Since
Like
I
if he
had to
swing-
rebuild him, he's not quite the same.
Yeah, like when he swings his head round, you see the head moves and then the light moves independently as it also rolls around.
But around the corner is dark, and you still hear no sound. How do you proceed?
You go that way. I'll go home.
Well, how? Since it's looking bloated, like, does it look like it's rotten or
Yes.
like it's been here for a while?
It's been here for a while. It is bloated and rotten.
So the chances it tries to hop up and strangle one of us are low.
No, in fact, it increases with the fact it's bloated and festering and undead. If it was neat and clean, it'd be fine.
Is there any sticks around? Poking dead things with a stick is a sure way to know, isn't it?
Yeah.
There are no sticks in the Underdark.
I have a quarterstaff.
There you
Well,
go.
I'll-
Sticks that fly.
I mean,
Is-
I
Is
have
that
what is
official
called-
lore, Arena? There's no sticks in the Underdark?
Okay,
They're in the
let me
wilderness.
clarify. Unless you manage to get some Zerkwood or something, and you know, chop off part of that, it's not traditional sticks.
What about mushroom branches?
That would be a little different. It's covered in Zerkwood, but it wouldn't be a stick. It's a mushroom. Mushrooms don't have sticks; they have stalks.
I feel like that's just pedantry.
Is a stick not just a long piece of wood?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
But mushrooms are not wood; they're fungus. Anyways, I'm not going to get into the taxonomical discussion.
2
on
hours
words.
later.
Nadrax, you shoot the hand.
Yes.
The hand goes rolling away as it is hit, and it doesn't move.
Now you say that, he would have had disadvantage since it's technically prone. Does the hand have an AC of 10 or above? What's its dex rating?
No.
I
Can it go
can
prone without legs?
My assumption
Yes.
is the rating is probably 4. So you hit the hand, and the hand rolls and skids across the floor from the force and doesn't do anything.
Alright, that's encouraging. Let's move on. Do we only have a route to the right?
You only have the route to the right.
Then we go down that route.
As you
Looking
round
out
the
for
corner, yeah, well, you don't really have to look very far, because as you round around the corner, you see probably what was once attached to the hand. There is a large smattering of snacked on what you assume are probably traders. There's a remnant of some form of cart that has been smashed all to heck. Bottles have been smashed. Crates have been rended to shreds. Some of the people, you don't really see one full person in this whole lot. It's more like a collection of partially consumed individuals. From what you can tell, there might have been 2 gnomes, a half-elf, an elf, and 2 humans. You're mostly guessing by the number of heads.
Yeah, those do look like heads.
Well, that's at the present state.
Not an unusual one, though.
Aye.
Alright, see what you can scrounge up and we'll keep moving.
Oh, also, does it look like they died coming from Blinkenstone or going towards Blinkenstone?
I don't know, some of the heads are facing one way, some the other, one's just looking at a wall.
Well, it's more like if there's like footprints nearby, like which direction were they running before they got absolutely slaughtered?
If we're looking for the direction that they were going, give me a survival for tracking, I think. Anybody who's looking for stuff, give me an investigation. Bjorn, you have no idea.
Yeah. I
mean,
that's also
part of the problem is the cart. Yeah. Oh,
I'm
Jar.
gonna make Jim Jar look for stuff.
Jim Jar is definitely on point for this.
Yeah. I was like, I could do it. I was like, no, I'm gonna make Jim Jar do it because
As a matter
it's
of
fun.
fact, there we go. Uzana does fine. Uzana, you find a box.
Oh.
It was hidden in the midst of the wooden caravan. If you lifted one little board up a little bit, it successfully was hiding this locked wooden box. Fargas is also right there with you, and is asking if you want assistance trying to unlock that.
Nope, certainly.
Let's see. Where's Fargas? Where's the sheet? I'll just roll for a dex because he should have something for that, but I don't think I put Tinker Tools on him.
What am I doing? Oh, you're gonna. Do I?
He fails to unlock it.
Well, you tried.
Fargas going all, yeah, just step right out of the way, just let the expert doing it here.
What does he have to roll?
It would be a...
Never mind!
You're looking for lock picking.
Well, I mean,
Same
I
skill.
one anyway.
Yeah.
I could have used, because I have Thieves Tools and Tinker Tools.
Yeah.
You said Tinker, so I rolled Tinker, but it didn't matter. I rolled a 1, so I broke my favorite
Nadrax,
tool.
you successfully...
Alright, you just make a new one immediately.
You successfully open this box.
It doesn't matter,
This
he's
is a
still
small
mad
box,
about it.
by the way. This is a fairly large box. And inside, you find a bag.
Okay.
They're putting bags in boxes now? Wow.
I don't like how the DM is pausing and not immediately saying what is in the bag.
It's something you don't feed after midnight.
It's
That's
a
all you need to
head.
know.
It's mine.
Red and gold, and it looks rather nice. Stylish.
All right, but is anyone going to look at the bag?
I'll look in the bag if you guys don't want to.
It might be magical and possibly dangerous.
Just
Yes,
like
look
me.
in the bag. Stick your hand
Yeah.
right in there.
Can we turn
Blue.
it inside out?
You can. Is that what you do?
A reminder here that for recent reasons, not just all that we know of them, probably not the best idea to have Lou touching things that could be potentially magical and are unknown. Lest
Not
we
magical.
lest we forget about the Dispel Wand, for example. Quite a noted effect it had there.
Let's carefully turn it inside out near the floor.
The first
So,
thing that
nothing.
comes flanking out is a ring, and then a
Alright.
glove, and then a scroll case, and then a short sword, which shouldn't be how this works because the bag is too small for that, and then a
Huh.
full set of leather armor.
Wow. Cool
Did
bag.
the bag weigh that much?
No, it's relatively light.
Does it look anything like the bag I've already got with a gelatinous cube inside?
Different styling.
Fancier?
Yeah, this is definitely.
Well, mine
It's
has
kind
more
of a
rustic
red
charm, fuck
fabric.
you. Mine's
Well,
that
I'm
cozy
meaning-
bag of holding that, you know, is home to a creature as opposed to just a place you'd stay at, you know.
If anything, the bag of holding Hearten has. I mean, it's more appealing to drow sensibilities. This one is more appealing to surface sensibilities.
I kind of want to swap now. Alright, I'll just trade over the contents here. I'll just stuff this one in a little bit so the contents will roll on. It'll be fine, right?
No.
What happens if we make the bags touch?
Ask Jarlaxle.
I mean, just for fun. What if
We have a connection to him. We could ask him.
It would
Well,
feel
look
so
at it this way.
good.
We now have a perfect way to get rid of Demogorgon. Let's go back and get him now, fucking up the plot of the module.
I mean, that could be fun.
A little.
But it was a glove, a ring, and armor and sword.
A ring, short sword, leather armor, scroll case, and glove.
Alright, let Uzi do her thing. We'll see if any of these are magical.
I mean, the scroll probably at least be magical.
We'll get Demogorgon, we'll send the Primus. That can only go well.
The scroll is easy enough. Namely, you can see it's a scroll of banishment.
Oh.
But so are you all going to settle in here to get like a short rest while Uzana tries to work over these items?
To
Or
be
are we
fair,
gonna
I think the
fast-
worst has happened here.
I mean, they could still be about, but
They could be, but they probably moved on to get different meals. Or at least sleeping after being well fed. Just saying, these guys aren't getting up.
right. Meanwhile, while you all are discussing these items that have come out of the bag, Jimjar is busying himself with the two partial gnome bodies. Namely, he seems to be leaning over one of them and he's mumbling to himself, while it seems like one of them has a necklace.
There's someone you know?
No, I was just looking at the necklace here. And he kind of gently tries to remove it from the individual's mangled form. It's just a little magical bit. It's a religious trinket.
For who?
Garl Glittergold.
He is about the only one I've heard of in the gnome pantheon.
Well, he's the most well known until, of course, we get down to Blingdenstone, which
No,
that'll
just-
be a little bit different.
I'll just point out, like, I mean, Gags hasn't sworn any gods that are gnome specific, I believe. Pretty much just the foulest language you can get from the streets instead. It's that university upbringing, you know.
He does gesture for you to come over and say, oh, there's a nifty little bit about this one.
Yeah, sure, I'm interested in learning.
And he shows you the little emblem, which it takes a moment to realize what it is, but it looks like to be a gold nugget that's been kind of pressed in from the back to make it a raised shape.
You know, I just
And
missed
he's-
that. I'm just getting a pang of memory of missing that fucking cereal. The golden nuggets, little corn puffs.
Sugar smacks.
But it's a little tin thing, should be relatively cheap. And then you notice when Jimjar rubs his thumb over it, the gold the emblem of the gold nugget literally turns into gold.
Oh, of course, it's a gnome bit, so I had to have a wee bit of trickery, eh?
Oh yeah, Gadix.
Yeah.
I think you might like this one, and he chucks it over to you. Might have some interesting benefits.
I'm suspiciously cautious.
If we're going to be sitting here for a bit while we learn the bits, I'm sure it'll tell you what it does.
I only know one wee story about Glitter Gold.
Oh?
It was about, I can't even remember his name at all, but there was a kobold god, and his whole skill was setting up traps. And so he'd set up his own wee lair in the realm of the gods, just filled to the brim with every kind of trap imaginable, so that no one could ever just sneak in. It was him showing off his technique and superiority. Until Garl just waltzed in, pulled one fucking lever and brought the whole place down around the kobold god. And he's still trapped to this day, they say. Trapped in old lore that never got updated, because come the fuck on, Wizards of the Coast, pull your finger out.
Jimjar does give a little bit of a laugh. That is definitely one of the stories, yes. You wouldn't expect that the kobold god would have been so annoyed about that. I mean, if he'd managed to make a contraption that could be undone with a single lever.
Well, Well, it's a case of being caught in his own traps. I mean, that stings the pride.
Yeah, true. True. Bet he didn't see that coming.
Exactly. Which as well pissed him off.
Well, there was also, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Girl also captured by Katurlmach? He let himself be captured specifically so he could do that.
Like I said, I only know that one story.
It's a fascinating one. I do rather enjoy it. Let's get a rest.
Yeah, you've seen the majority of the Gnome Company. I've kept them most of my life, right there. So I don't know a whole lot of their history, religion, and such. Mostly I know about their latest Haynes manuals. Did you know they've come out with a 17.5-inch sprocket? I didn't want to know. I do know. I also know it got updated about 15 months ago.
Well, to be fair,
You know what else?
you know
what else?
well.
You know what else I knew about a sprocket like that there? For some reason, during the Winterfest, when we were meant to be giving gifts and maps and such, someone had a real desire for a handful of them so he could finish his next big thing. Not naming names.
I don't think you have to. So, I assume you all take a rest while Uzana gets hard to work?
I don't think any of us have anything to recover, though.
I guess I'll just use all my resources that I get on a short rest back now for fun.
To the surprise of absolutely nobody.
Damn it, I can't.
But you do find the ring is of great note. It is called the Glamoured Ring. While you're wearing this ring, you can use a bonus action to speak its command word and cause it to assume the appearance of some other ring. You decide what it looks like, including color, style, etc. And the appearance lasts until you use this property again or until you remove the ring.
Not exactly essential.
I kinda like it though.
But the Sinister Glove is quite essential. When you are wearing this singular black leather glove, you become left-handed. It's a left-handed glove as well.
I mean, already got that. Natural born.
Can you stack it and have double left-handedness?
It means I can only carry things on the outside of my hand.
Whoa,
I'm that far to the
cool,
left.
actually.
What if I cut off the thumb? And
It gives you... No, that's it. If you're left hand already and then wear it, it gives you a Rakshasa hand where everything bends around the other way.
oh,
That'd be so sick.
Oh fuck me! That just reminds me of from a podcast where someone said, "So, is it true that in the with the witch hunters, you have to be left-handed?" What? No. So I have gone to the extreme length to have an operation so that I'm left-handed. I say as I look down at my two left hands.
But the short sword is a +1 short sword of gentle repose. It does require attunement, and anything killed by this blade permanently has the effect of gentle repose.
Permanently?
Yep. It won't decay.
Whoa.
that's messed up.
Gax, I know you're in trouble here and your guts are spilling out, but it's alright, I'll make it good in a while.
That's so useful. Holy shit.
Just close your eyes, don't look at it.
You're gonna have to take one for the team, buddy. What?
Also, what about if you use it for hunting? If you somehow sneak up on a deer?
Oh yeah, we don't have to preserve our food.
Yeah. That's such a useful item.
As we just send Horig out into the chicken coop with a short sword.
It's a great cooking item. It's just like
If I chop her, it's okay. I chop the head off, but the body's not gonna rot.
We gotta use this for the
Wait.
100-year-old chicken.
Run around with their head chopped off. Do they? Oh no. Oh no.
Immortal chicken, let's go!
I was like, yeah, like they die, right? Like,
Immortal chicken.
And the leather armor, you can tell that is the very useful item.
That's so good.
The leather armor is the Coward's Leather Armor. It also requires attunement. The armor grants an additional +1 bonus to your AC as long as you are not wielding a weapon.
I could benefit from that actually.
Auric.
Oh yeah, he has a sword though.
If you put it away, though, we just have +1 AC.
Run in, take out the sword, run out.
Although the fact is, a monk, he doesn't ever have to have a weapon in his hand.
Or wear armor.
Yeah, that too. You can, though. But it would bring your AC down. But I mean, you'd have a fancy lever set.
I
Think
will
of-
very
Is it
quickly post this into the chat just so that you...
The ring and the glove are not attunement, the other two are.
Yeah, the only attunement items are the short sword and the leather armor.
Hey guys, can I have that ring for just a second?
I don't think anyone's going to fight you for it.
Oh, I'm gonna make it the biggest, gaudiest fucking thing.
What a shock. Wait, hang on. Let's talk about this here.
I actually
So,
have a good idea.
I've got a better idea.
Okay.
Right, I whisper it to you into this long, dry ear. Hang on. For fuck's sake, it's doing that thing again where it shortened all your names down.
Run over here.
There you go.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, but there's a time and a place for it. Funnier idea. It's also time and a place. So remember when I fooled Jarlaxle and that I had the ring, but I didn't have the ring?
So you're gonna do that again?
But I'm like, we can do it on so many different levels now. I'm gonna prank Jarlaxle so hard. But for now,
You know what? Dude, Jarlaxle kind of deserved at this point for fucking up.
I mean, it's also one way to impress him. You've got at least technique in that regard. Just, time and place when you do it. Just in case we find them, say, in the midst of a battle with some demonic forces, or probably disguised among a droid patrol, best not to whip out that trick immediately.
Yeah, but for now, I do think the big gaudy ring, it's just a gem at this point, kind of lame. What if, could the ring be made of glass? Like, look like it was made out of glass, Serena?
It could look like that, yeah.
And could it like potentially glow if there was danger nearby?
No.
Or potentially maybe just danger in water deep?
No.
Damn. Can it just blink periodically?
You can make it look like something. You can't add effects.
Well, it's looking like the Moon Penguin of Booth.
I can make it glow for you instead.
There you go. Somebody else can make a glowing effect on it.
There we go. Now on his finger, he's just got a tall fucking, emerald-looking penguin.
And what I'm going to do is...
I think both of us can tinker and make it glow.
Yep.
I'm going to do finger puppets. This is the best finger puppet in the world. I'll tell you why. It's a penguin.
It's always a penguin, though. Hang on. Penguin with a mohawk. Penguin with a pompadour. Just angling a finger over the top of the head.
Yeah.
So you have a moon penguin of Booth.
It's probably like 2 inches long, sticking out.
And with some magical tinkering, it has eyes that occasionally glow.
Excellent.
You all spent this break very successfully.
I'm going to prank Jarlaxle very hard.
Alright, let's set off.
Nowhere near you when you do so.
In the meantime, we've gotten out of Mupp and Bucket, cleaned things up a little bit, arranged the heads artistically, and moved on.
Poor guys, huh?
Fucking horrific. Hopefully we'll find the thing
you
to
at
do it.
least tried to, do some sort of religious ritual or something.
We do, yeah. We put in... Well, I mean, we can't really dig a hole for him or anything, but we try to say a few nice words and whatnot, hope we get to their own place.
Yeah. And you do all set out again. Jimjar and the twins both say that yes, you are very close at this stage. Glabagul kind of is poking his head out as usual and just goes, "It's up over," and he kind of does a weird. It's weird to see a gelatinous cube nudging in a direction to point. I mean, you didn't really think that their gesticulating would be like that. It's kind of weird.
Well, he sticks out like a column, from the bag, so he can just sort of lean
Yeah.
over directions.
Yeah, you just see him kind of like do that weird elongated lean thing.
What is it, boy?
Are we heading that way?
Don't know, are we, Jim Jar?
Yes, that is the direction of Blingdenstone, yes.
Oh, you feel something?
Yeah, I feels like I want to go there for something.
Oh, no.
There's a pole.
I don't think that's a good sign.
No, not given what's going on in the Underdark.
Probably not.
Although we do want to go
Probably
there.
doesn't mean- That probably does mean that we need to check it out, though.
Aye.
I mean, didn't last time something like this happened? Didn't Ceres' head go?
Well, that was different. But aye.
Yeah.
We don't really know what's got Glabagal here thinking and feeling. And if it's
I don't
something like
even
that,
know what's got me thinking and feeling.
aye. But there's a. Did we do a thing to find out about the Lord of the Slime?
No.
No, we didn't. It's like it's a sudden change considering all this stuff. So, and then all the other slimes were riled up. Well, it could be fascinating, and we definitely want to prevent what might be happening from going on. So let's head there, sharpish. Just be ready for things that are squishy, and try not to get too close or touch any of them.
I will do my best.
It's going to be fascinating to call out to the fucking gels and see if we can do diplomacy.
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem the rest of my ooze compatriots have the same level of sentience.
True, but you never know. Some might have got lucky.
But you do continue. And you're not that far out, and you're having this discussion. Everything's great. Until suddenly... Oh, we don't need that one anymore. Suddenly, you start to hear some mild howling sounds.
Jim Jar, quiet down.
Of course, the cry of a slime.
But you hear some howling sounds from up ahead. Please arrange yourselves.
We're in
no
the
reason
top
whatsoever.
right. We're basically in the middle right, guys.
Yep.
I'm of course a good
That
frontliner.
Kago is dead to me, by the way.
Yeah, I just moved you all.
I mean, you can just swap them out yourself, can't you? I suppose you can't get rid of that one.
Yeah, well, no, I'm just letting Rena know so she deletes him.
Yep.
I set these up. Oh, I accidentally deleted Gaddix.
So I need Gaddix too.
Yeah, you did Gaddix too.
God, I gotta set up all the bars again.
I don't think Bernard has to be that far back.
This is just where I had everybody. So
Well, I didn't know if you moved him or he moved himself.
Could be either.
What a lovely mixed front line we usually have. Tiny, small, huge.
But you hear these howling and yipping sounds. And also some very loud bashing sounds.
Oh, sounds like a fight. We should probably hurry.
Oh, we're going. Once our eyes have adjusted to the imperceivable darkness, we'll move.
Oh, don't trip on that.
Speak for yourself.
Go ahead.
So,
Leo.
Alright then, genius, tell us what's 60 feet ahead. Go on.
don't
I'll
move.
tell you
though.
60 better.
Well, Kago's also giving off light.
Well, no, I'm pointing out the whole fog of war thing in case of like, no one can see ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
It should also be mentioned that currently I both have a fire rune and a stone rune going on, so I can see What is it? 120 feet in dark vision.
I also have Dawnbringer. It's not fired on right now, but it will be a lot of sunlight.
Oh god.
She is asking me to be out. She's very upset that she is. No, don't move.
Well, I just didn't want Lou here to be wincing the whole time. That's all. You know, you've got to be considerate of others.
I mean, for my friend, I mean, I can understand being trapped away in a prison for thousands of years. So I'll
Good point. Immediately bursted out in your face.
But
yes.
You all are you trying to be stealthy or are you trying?
I
to
fucking can't.
Okay. Okay.
I'm a beacon of sunlight.
I mean, just for fun.
It's the reason. It's the reason I said we can't give it to Baroque. He at least has a chance to sneak, not with Visvo.
But yes, you all get right about to this intersection point.
Well, let's do the comedy rolls anyway. Who knows? We might be quiet, if bright. Yep, that's about right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't need any more. Y'all are loud. However, as you try to stealth up to this intersection, something happens that you're not expecting. Squeezing out from the passageway.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Shut up! Don't throw his eye. Just wait for it. You let him travel through. You know he's got the right of way.
As you notice, they actually do notice you, but they're not stopping as they squeeze into this passage.
Oh, that's a good sign. I'm reassured by this.
Maybe just one more behind.
Block that tunnel, Lou.
Okay, on it, yeah.
And the yipping and braying sound. Wait, do you actually block it?
I mean, it could hurt.
Okay. You hear the yipping and braying sounds get not braying, but howling sounds get louder until all of a sudden, and you can hear this happen. There is a smacking sound after Lou molds the passage shut, and you hear yelping.
Actually, bring it down. Bring it down.
Okay.
Well, are you sure? Because it is not a happy. This is not happy yipping and barking.
I mean, did it sound the same as the hooked horrors, or did they make a different noise?
They make a different noise.
Everybody surround the hole before I open it up again.
I mean, if it's yipping, it could be a wee dog just on the loose here. You know, it could be harmless.
Oh, you know it's not.
I know.
You know that.
Is it a sound we've heard before?
Actually, I don't think you've faced these before, no. I mean, give me a nature.
I just love how this sort of shit comes up because Mold Earth was not thought about.
It's really too good.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like you could actually block a tunnel substantially. Like it says here, you only make loose dirt and all that there in piles. But it's amazing for making cover.
rocks.
That's what it's best for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
There's a trench here.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think, yeah.
Look, I
Rosanna.
should have advantage.
That's
I've got my Volo's Guide to Monsters. Come on, it's got lots of accurate information here. This is obviously a beholder pup.
Oh.
Rosanna, you can easily tell this one. These are gnolls.
Yes.
They're gnolls.
Oh, it's just Knolls?
They're gnolls. Just gnolls.
Alright, we can fuck them up. I've got no problem there.
Should we
You
block that
also
from the
hear
corners?
that it sounds like they're coming around. I'm also
They're-
looking for their sheets because I can't find where I sorted them.
They're coming.
I can't block that passage.
They're coming around town.
I can hear that, yeah. So, let's get a little repositioning time here?
Yes, you all do have repositioning time.
So, you know, ready bowstrings and whatnot. Let's at least spread out a wee bit. As much as we can in this, as Harton reaches out his arms and touches both sides of the tunnel.
I guess I should block where the hook horrors went too, because they don't come back.
I don't think that would stop him.
Hey, maybe slow them down for a round.
I don't know why they're running away from Knolls, though. They should tear them apart.
Maybe there's a ton of them.
Harton, I will point out that you think you probably do know why, as you realize that the ones from over here aren't the only sounds you're hearing.
Ah, there's something even bigger.
No, it's more yipping, but it sounds like there's a lot of gnolls.
Well, that's alright then.
Where are are they?
Looks like we got a little water band to take down. I mean, I suppose we could go on ahead and all, but we don't want them nipping at our heels.
They could slow down our pursuers though if there's more drow after us.
Everyone hold your positions, because I should move them into position now. However, I can't find where I put the gnolls.
Everybody run now! Run now!
They might not be under Null, they might be under their front bit, like Bloodclaw and shit. I can't remember exactly.
No, are they under creatures and monsters? Looking for what subcategory I have them under.
I think they're monsters.
Oh, there they are. I'm dumb. Yeah, okay. I found them.
Good.
And then, where's the hook?
What'd you put them under?
They were under my general tab that I haven't sorted yet.
The
creatures and monsters subcategory. 'Cause I thought I'd finally yoinked them into the fiend section. And then I'll get the month. Where did I put these guys? Underdark, supporters. There we go. I have everybody now. And yes, it does not take very long before you do see, coming around the corner,
Hello, uglies.
and give me some initiatives.
It's a bit strange they decided to go their 5e route with Gnolls by making them the designated "it's okay to kill this living creature" thing. Because now they're just demonic things in mortal shells. When they used to be a playable race.
It's okay, Morty, they're robots.
Yeah.
I should be surprised at what kind of results Discord gives spits out when I go search for gnolls.
That's just Gnolls from Warcraft 3.
I'm getting everything on the tracker. That doesn't mean that you're fighting it. I'm just pointing out that they're there.
Yes, but there are also other results.
Yes, it's the internet. There's quite a lot of things.
Yes.
It's also influenced by your own search history, so be careful what you say.
No,
Google is not doing that anymore.
The Discord's thing does not get influenced.
Has a certain
by message.
the Giphy site has a certain audience, or Tenor has a certain audience. Okay, you know.
Tenor is most of the reason I still make GIFs, because it spits out so many shit quality ones with no timing on them.
I'm missing Nadrax. Do I have everybody else? I think I have everybody else. Okay. So top of the round, Horik. A Knowles comes skittering around the corner.
Yep. Gonna have to do something about this.
Don't know where you guys are looking. I looked up Knolls and none of that shit's coming up.
I just typed in Gnoll, nothing more.
See, you should just pick stupid.
Alright, go kill that thing.
It's the grassy Gnolls what I'm getting. That's not good.
Yeah, if you type in Knoll in the GIF, yeah, there's two of them that I'm seeing. And he picked the nicer one.
Yeah, I didn't post the other one for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. He's trying to sell us something.
But there was an appropriate one.
Oh, that's a good one. That movie didn't need to exist.
I know. Anyways, Horik. Oh dear. Yes, you hit.
On the furthest one, both of them or just one of them?
Hold on. It's doing the
Here's a Might and Magic free Knoll.
Ooh.
Trying to reveal
But
the
enhanced.
area, and it's not revealing.
I love the AI upscaled stuff, like watching movies.
And you're
at
doing the
60
further
frames.
south one?
Well, no, this is a real artist doing this, I imagine.
That one there is what I was going for, yep.
The 24 hits.
And then I shall start punching, because why not?
Why are they so hunched over?
Okay. And it is...
Because Blizzard.
The gnoll is very mad at you.
That's fine.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
The gnolls. One comes up and around, and then realize there's another tasty morsel, so it decides to go for that one.
You should be fine.
Bjorn,
Aye.
this one
Was it?
decides
Thank you. Excuse me.
to try to spear you
Sorry,
and
I'm allergic to
fails.
the GM's bullshit.
Horik, the one that you stabbed a couple of times and punched is very mad at you, so it tries to bite you. Don't think it did anything there. The other two try to spear you. The 23, the 23 hits though. And yes, they are going two-handed. So that's 5 damage.
Yep.
Bjorn,
Yep. Well, those of you to line up in front of me. Now, stand still. I'm going to try and hit you. Hit! Plus a 15 hit.
a 15 hits.
Starting out with 17 damage.
Yep. It yips in pain.
I'm guessing a 12 doesn't.
It does not hit.
Well, I'm just going to stand here so they don't run in further to the tunnel.
I'm trying to remember the radius on my sunlight. And how screwed Lou
Darn.
is.
I just have to enter melee range.
That's a really good damage roll.
Yeah, it's the next step which is the problem.
I mean, still not bad. They might fail. There you go. 19 poison. That's fucking gnarly.
Goodbye.
You hosed him down.
Yeah, I guess the prince moves up a bit. But that's about it.
Okay. Martin.
I'll just march on here with the Dawnbringer. Probably have to stand here, actually, so I can even hit him.
With that
fucking Dawnbringer. 17.
Yeah, hit.
Just 11 damage.
Yep.
Every time I hear that name, I just think
Lots
back
of
to-
yipping.
And then in goes the fist for another 6.
Think back to World of Warcraft. Oh no, he's got the
Do I
Ashbringer.
have
You
any-
idiot! We've all got Ashbringers.
Do I have anything I want to throw off in a bonus action? Not really. I'm missing a few spell slots here.
Putin doesn't ask permission. She tries to bite.
Oh, she does? Okay. I wasn't going to use her all the time. It's sort of alternating.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying that she does not ask for permission this time. She tries.
It's a gnoll. Yeah, I encourage her. See, that's why you wait for my go-ahead, for your opportunity.
Horik, you feel something tug on your hair as she misses. She's just looking for fur, and she just lightly bites down on your hair until she realizes and lets go.
At least she knows.
She looks embarrassed. You didn't
alright.
know an owlbear
Yeah,
can
that's
be
exactly what I
embarrassed,
was
but she's
thinking.
embarrassed.
It's alright there, wee woman. We'll go in again on them. Next one we go for, I'll give you a sign, okay?
Well, Legion was a good expansion, so I don't want to make too much fun
And
of it.
what about your lovely Smurf Neblin friend?
He is going to keep track of the rear in case anything comes along, because he doesn't really want to go among a pack of gnolls.
That is a smart decision.
Aye, just like he's
Got it.
scared of ghosts.
Let's see. Okay.
You do not make smart decisions, so I figure you're going to attack the gnolls.
Switch me to the ruler or something. Go squeeze in here.
Yeah, they're friendlies.
Okay. I'll go and bite this one.
Mm-hmm.
Give him the.
No, he's not.
Oh, he tried. Jim Jar, I'll try to shoot it.
Okay. He misses.
Fine, I'll try to shoot it.
You hit. I mean, that was rather paltry, but you do hit it, and it dies. But something occurs to you.
Mm-hmm.
You realize that that trinket that you have, it might possibly let you try overcharging your weapon, and say allow you to roll max damage if you use some of its charges.
Refresh my memory. What trinket do I have?
Jim Jar gave it to you.
Jim Jar gave it. Okay.
You gave him my class ability?
Not quite.
Yeah, I don't
requires
remember getting a
charging.
trinket.
You just
so-
got it a scene ago, but you weren't paying attention. Jim Jar chucked it at you.
Oh, it's the thing Jim Jar chucked at me. Okay, I was paying attention. I just didn't know. I didn't.
It was the necklace.
My brain didn't put two and two together. I remember a time I was like, yeah, thanks.
Yeah. And then you cock your gun and go, oh, thanks. No, seriously, for once I mean it.
Okay,
Specifically, the item has 6 charges. And if you have all 6 charges, you expend all 6 charges, it'll allow you to roll max damage on one of your hits.
What is
just the what's his name? Oh,
Garl Glitter Gold.
yeah. Garl's pendant. It has 6 charges. You have to expend all 6 charges. You can max your damage, but at that point, every long rest, you'll have to roll 1d4. That's how many charges you get back.
I have to expend
So
the charges to get the.
yeah, you have to the whole thing in one shot
Yes.
to get a full D8.
Is it on
D10.
hit? Is it on hit or on attack?
On hit.
Okay.
In other words, he can.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around how the charges work.
That's basically just you blow it all at once, but it could take a while to recharge over several days.
Okay, so it needs a full 6.
Yeah,
but I don't get the full.
But you only get a
I see.
D4 back.
It needs 6, but I don't get all 6 back.
It also does not require attunement.
Okay.
It's the anti-Malgern pendant.
No, I'm not going
Just
to.
more
These
damage.
are wounded. I'm not going to use.
Well, it
them
also
yet.
died.
Yeah, it died.
Yeah, and this one's wounded, so I'm not going to use it.
I mean, wounded worst.
My brain just. Jim Jar chucked something at me. My brain didn't process that it was the glitter gold emlet.
You hit that one.
I thought it was just something neat that Jim Jar.
I just like how she gave you something to try and stop you malgurning.
I haven't. I've been really good about the malgurning, actually.
I know, it's just weird how it's afflicted all dwarves.
But you successfully killed that Gnoll as well.
Yeah.
Although I think Bernard's gotten off so far. I don't think he's malgurned that much.
Well, he's not a real dwarf. He's one of those, like...
Dirt dwarves,
nature
yeah.
fuckers.
Surface dwarves.
And I think we're good where we are.
Okay.
I don't think Bjorn really had any issues malguarding. He just had an issue hitting.
Oh no, he's malgurned it several times.
You've made your dwarven
you
predecessors
felt the
proud.
hand upon you.
But you hear more scrambling down this tunnel from the Hook Horrors,
Closer or further away?
further away.
That's fine then.
You also hear down this hall the sound of more yipping.
Keep your eyes
You
open.
think that, yeah, there might be some that want to join in the party.
Good.
Lou,
If I stand here, I can get a shot on the Gnoll, right?
yeah,
Yeah, just line of sight.
Fwah!
And,
hit?
Field.
no. Roll it again.
How far does the fucking light go?
It's like 15 feet bright, 15 dim, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
can I be with? Do I need to
Yeah.
be within 15 or 30?
It's not even about you, it's about him. He's in my sunlight radius.
Yeah, give me one more roll because it's disadvantage.
There we go.
Yes, yeah, hit. You're good.
$15 of nothing.
Yes, psychic.
Yeah. The Gnoll is just in pain. Lou's existence pains him.
Bleed from your eyes.
Lou. No.
Maybe later.
This is more a sort of begone foul beast, may you rot forever.
So,
May you exist momentarily in the abyss before you're in Unagu's stomach acid being digested as part of a great hunger.
Too many words.
again, you hear more things coming from the hall.
Although
Adrax.
bleed from your eyes might be a good one for a beholder.
Ah, I have to try that on Xanathar when we get back.
What, you think he's a
I
beholder?
have an unfortunate angle here.
You've been told he's a beholder.
Shh. Harden can always screw around with Lou's brain.
Let's step over Gatex, over Lou, over Bjorn, over Kogo, over Horik. And right next to the guy. And shank him.
You hit. And he is deceased. You
Okay.
know further down the hall, more are coming. The question is, do you want to try to relocate or do you want to try to hold the line?
I mean, Bjorn can at least hold the entrance.
Yeah.
People
Because
scout ahead.
Knowles came from this way. They're probably going to come from this way.
Ah, okay.
You know what's from behind you, and you know the hook horrors ran this way. Presumably looking for an escape or something.
So does it sound like there's more coming from this part?
There might be. One of the problems is you're hearing a lot of echoing. You know there are more. You know there are more running around, presumably looking for the hook horrors.
Yeah, how about we go into the opposite direction of the hook horrors? Which looks to be up here?
Mhm. Is that the direction everybody wants to go?
I mean, it's the way the Knolls were coming from, so we might as well sally forth, wipe them out.
Okay, so start moving, nice and slow.
Although, just remember, the Knolls were running, well, the hook horrors were running from this direction, so there's something to put the wind up them.
I mean, it also sounds like there are gnolls coming from here. So, yeah, we can either follow the hook horrors or go into a direction where gnolls where or are coming from.
I mean, they'll look alright. I mean, they might have a bit of a foul temper, but once you get a bit of food in them, they're probably fine and cozy, handleable. Never know, they might have a nest.
I am not sure if hook horrors actually make good pets.
Well, we don't know a definitive answer, though, do we? You never know.
Some things it's okay to not find out.
As you all get to about there, you hear louder Knoll sounds
Alright, brace
Where?
yourself,
This-
second wave.
Oh, here.
this way.
Okay.
I mean, Lou? Nah, it probably doesn't go
Alright.
any further up.
that's gonna block here.
Bjorn,
Step away from far.
Nay.
you see one gnoll. Oh, that's the exact opposite of what I wanted, roll 20. You see, again, that's the exact opposite of what I wanted.
It's
I'm gonna click
okay,
on
the
this
world is
18 times.
devouring him.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
As the others start to try to queue up,
That's right, just queue up. Deal with it one at a time.
as more start coming in from the south. And Uzana, it's your turn. You see gnolls are coming out.
Well, not really.
Oh, you see a gnoll.
Oh yeah, I can see these gnolls.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dear Sana, do you have any third level spell slots ready?
I have 3.
That's almost too many. You must be giddy with power right now. And look, there's just 3 just right down there.
But I can only see 2. And I must save the big spell for the big time. Splash the gnolls.
Okay.
And I'm glad I
Oh.
did, because that roll is very terrible.
What's the range for that? How many are? Is it?
Who's
only the
within
two, or-
within 5 feet, isn't it?
Yeah,
Just anyone, or is it one person?
one person.
Okay.
So designate your targets.
I can
Oh,
only see
Chuk?
these 2.
Okay.
No, let's see here. Okay. I suppose, yeah. Kind of blocks your vision a bit.
Yeah, I can't see the ones up there.
Well, Nova's free down here. I'm just thinking,
Yep. I can only see 2.
really?
Well, as her character can only.
Yeah. Well, either way, only one got damaged.
Yes.
Here we go. There is a lot of, you hear more than just that gnoll yipping. So there's definitely more than 2 or 3 down there.
All right, Kago, you got this.
Woof.
Wolf. She beat me to it. Dang it! That's my character.
All right, my turn's done.
Bork dot
A
Wav.
little bit, I forgot about her.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Horik!
Hmm. Orc is wondering whether he blocks the hole or he just moves up to so you can both attack him at the same time.
I mean, if you beat that null into a paste, Bjorn can move into the next null.
This is
I
true.
will mention, this area here is very tight. It will be hard to squeeze past.
I'm small. He's not that much bigger. We should.
Plus,
be
if you kill the
fine.
null, you can back away easily.
That is true.
Now watch me not kill the null.
I mean, there's no shame if you can't.
$20 hit. You all hear a yip. 14 does not hit.
Okay, I'm just going to retreat a step back. I'll take the attack of opportunity.
It tries to stab.
Oh.
So that will be, 10 piercing damage.
Ah.
Ow.
That's better than 18.
Yeah.
Slightly. Yeah.
Anything else?
Yep. A little spy friend is going to try and put an arrow in that thing over there.
All right. That hits, and it's 3 damage.
And then he's going to hide.
Good plan. It is the Gnoll's turns. Purdue. And this one's going to be dashing up. So that doesn't actually get to do anything.
Was there attack of opportunity there?
There was one. There we go. So please give Darendil an attack of opportunity. He missed. And there will be... The Gnolls, thankfully, are not smart, as they are all skittering.
Dun 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 dun.
They are skittering and trying to push in after the hole to get to you all.
I mean,
They're just in a blood frenzy here.
I mean, they could try to physically push him.
They are physically trying to push in, but they haven't done a shove conga line yet. Horik, the one is still very, very mad at you.
So he's reaching around the corner. I'd presume that's some
Not really. He can see both of them.
But
A 14
But
is not
just
hit, right?
it's just got the visual of him reaching around the corner, though.
yeah,
It looks a little weird, but no, the idea is 2 people can hit in the choke point. I assume a 14 doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't.
Does a 14 hit the prince? Does 14 hit the prince?
I think it does. Hold on, let me just find it. Prince, there we are.
It does. Wait, no, that's Bupito.
AC 13.
Yep. Okay, so he takes a whooping 3 damage.
Why didn't we
Oh,
give
wait, no,
him the
no,
lever
he
armor?
No, he takes 8. My bad. I'm an idiot. But he takes 8 damage.
We should have given him the lever armor.
He wouldn't fit because he's too big. This is not Quagoth-sized armor. But yeah, he takes 8 damage. Bjorn, you have some very angry gnolls who want to eat you.
all right. Well, let's try it. Whoop. That's a hit
Mm-hmm.
for 20 damage.
And yeet.
It's got to push up here and whoop. 24. That's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's 17.
Loud yip.
Now I'm just going to step back here. And because I have mobile feet, he can do an opportunity attack on me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he can't, yeah. Anything else?
Let's Eldith take a shot at this guy over here.
Mm-hmm.
Wang! Wow.
Wow. The closest one?
Yeah.
She can't see Bjorn right now, so she's confident, she's stable, not nervous at all.
Plunk, plunk, dead. That's where all your good rolls went, just so you know.
Yeah. I mean, it also has a pretty decent roll before, so.
Yeah. Bernard,
Everybody gets one.
you have friends.
You're fighting in dwarf territory now.
Well, right near Blingdenstone, we're in gnome territory. Smurfimblin territory, if you want to be
There we
civic.
go. That's more like the normal roll.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, Gaddix was going to pipe up. Actually.
The gnoll is looking Manuel.
he grew a mustache and everything.
Mhm.
Put on a sombrero. It's terrible.
The prince, which one is he hitting? The hurt one?
Yeah, the slightly hit one.
Let's see. The 15 does hit, so that is 7, and it looks even more hurt.
Yeah, that's everything I can do.
Martin.
Alright, Turvey's pulling the trigger. 13 on that Knoll.
Does not hit.
Alrighty. Bjorn and Horik and Nadrax, although he might depart for this bit, has pretty much everything in the control, so let's open up a bit of space here. 28.
Yep.
For 9 damage. And
Yoink.
now I'm gonna give Hooten the go ahead. Come on. Even edge it around a little bit.
You will have to get in range.
Oh, I killed him, I didn't realise.
Yep.
Hang on, I was up here, so do I have any... Got 5 more feet of movement, so I can get in there. Although she misses.
Yeah, she does miss. Nice try, though.
Yeah, that's me turn. We'll get him next time, you'll be alright, we'll get him.
Gaddix?
Okay. Oh wait, those are Knolls. I thought the
Attack of opportunity is ass, his fingers are off a miniature.
No, okay. Yeah, we got targets, never mind. So
Don't worry, friends, I'm coming to aid you. Wait, hang on a second.
bonus action, Cargo, bite, good boy. Jim Jar,
Alright, yep. Kago definitely hits for
attack,
9.
good boy.
Yep.
Same one.
It's looking very hurt.
Okay. My first shot. Gaddix, good boy. See, it's working. I just gotta say good boy. Ugh, pitiful damage though.
Gotta point out, this is actually something that Simon almost used on Chicago.
Yoink.
And my second shot with the pendant.
Well, you call it after.
Call it after?
Yeah, after you
Okay.
hit.
Pendant.
Okay.
Think of it like a gnome smite.
Okay, so that is... Oh.
So you got, for using all the charges, you get 3 more damage.
Yeah, but you know, that's something.
Yeah.
So 15 damage. And yeah, it hurts. It's ow.
And it's kind of like Gaddix using the noisy cricket. He flies backwards. So Cam using Topsy or whatever as a backstop, or the dwarf lady can catch me. Yeah.
As he then
Hearing a little
flutters,
bit more.
as he then flutters his eyelash at her. Bjorn's not here.
Yeah, he didn't want the halfling. He didn't want the gnome. We finally
Yeah, he
got
like-
the type.
Yeah, he likes a tall woman.
He wants big. He wants big, strong women. Yeah.
Practically
No gnomes or
Amazonic.
halflings. You know what? It's canon now.
And then she shows up with stilts.
Oh no.
Jim Jar can hear a little bit more from down the path. And now... Hello.
That reminds you, you can regret this.
And...
Just me, or does my one look a bit nastier than the others?
Does a 17 hit?
It does indeed. I would have wished the first one hit instead. I guess that for his trouble.
Like... dex save... Nope.
And he also gets shoved back.
Oof.
Let me see here. Hang on, I've got it written down on my sheet, don't I? Wrath of the Storm, is it? No, where the fuck is it? Didn't delete it, did I? Thunderbolt Strike, there. Yeah, 10 feet away. Okay.
Oof, it hits the wall.
Yeah.
Lou.
I'm going to close my eyes, just feel my way down the wall. Say, fuck you with your fucking sword. You know what? You did this for me. I can't see anything.
You can go get the ones in the tunnel.
I think I'll just sit here.
Who did you haste?
Stare at the wall.
Who did you haste?
You with the sword.
You.
Are you sure? All right.
I can't hit anything.
I mean, Bjorn's right there.
I don't
Oh, yeah.
need it at the moment.
I'm sure, yeah, it should be
No,
fine.
It's
There's
okay.
no pack
Alright.
leader up there, right? Right, guys?
That's true enough. It is a big one. I could do with the extra AC.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit here and just get ready to cast shield just in case.
Try to close your eyes.
This magnifying glass. This eye patch really is doing me a lot of good. Don't give me a
Yeah.
magnifying glass. Oh god.
So what is Felrex doing?
Avoiding Harden.
He would be willing to get in range. He's aware of how this works.
It's not. Don't forget though. It's not about them. It's also for targets in sunlight.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if he
You
gets
do have
closer.
to remember, Felrex does primarily work on the surface.
Yeah.
He is not afraid to attack at disadvantage.
Yeah, but does his stat block say anything about sunlight sensitivity? I thought so.
Yeah, he has it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, it's not, the end.
But he would at least
Fine.
move forward to block the squishy casters and children.
Yeah, pet the dog. Shoot the dog? No. Shoot the gnoll.
He's made of metal. It could almost be the same thing.
Shoot the gnoll. Hold on, let me put this.
We only programmed him binary. Contact is yes or no, so he doesn't understand the difference between being hit or being petted.
Oh god. Actually, yeah.
This has been handy for when Gadix has been angry and hammered the dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I can just hit the pack leader without avoiding everybody else.
And you can hit the gnoll as well, right?
I don't know if I can do that without hitting Harton and the Prince. Because there's a wall here.
Is Fairy Fire not an action for Felric? Or do you just click that for the hell of it?
He's not gonna do
It
anything
is
else.
an action. Yeah,
Okay.
he's not doing anything else. Well, you can adjust it so that it only hits the gnoll, the pack
Yeah.
leader, and then down.
Okay, yeah. That'll be the goal then. Oh, I guess the guy makes it. Yeah.
Yeah. The gnoll is not lit. However, the pack leader is definitely lit.
You might take that as a sign from Yanagu about his favor.
Ooh.
I kind of like that bit of her lore. It's just a tricky way to express it because they're fucking mental normally anyway. Oh no, I recognize that. Please fuck off.
Hi.
You know, Horik, I don't know what this big fuss was about. This is easy. How do
Bjorn, you
got
can't get
this?
over here. Thank fuck, I'm fine. Thank you, Lou. The 2 AC mattered.
Yay!
Okay, never mind. It's just
The
okay.
bite was on the prince, which missed, and then
Okay.
the claws were you.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. I thought that was a Flind
No. No.
because that's the Flynn's art.
No, this is a fang.
All right, I'm fine with that then. I'm not worried. They're nasty, but a fucking Flynn would have murdered me.
Nadrax.
Okay. Let's go over to this thing which was kind of inducing panic.
Well, it's a big nasty knoll, to be fair. It is one of the biggest.
Yeah, bonus to dash here.
I would not want to stand there.
Just remember, there's no flanking for you in that position.
Is there not?
Well, you're alright,
No,
because you're flanked.
Alright.
Yeah.
Then I...
Although you've got advantage on that guy anyway, if you want to stab him.
On the big guy?
No, on
guy.
this dude. Because he's fairy fired. But the
Oh,
big
right, yeah, I should
but the
probably-
big guy's also fine. If he dies
screw it
quickly, that'd be
once.
good.
Do a spin move.
Yeah. Yeah, but I do get advantage on the medium one, so I go for the medium one. And it was necessary, it seems.
Yep, that was a 28. And it's mad at you.
I hope so.
No, no.
Well, I kind of don't, but I don't really have a choice in the matter. So yeah, that will be it then.
Rosanna.
Don't want to do your offhand?
I used the bonus to dash
Yeah,
over
the
there.
dash, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, setup isn't ideal. But that's normal. And can't collateral damage. Don't want to. Let's see. Nope. So let's see if we can just toss a little splash. Hey, that's better. Kind of. Highs and
Okay.
lows. Hey,
Hey. You've malgurned it.
dag.
I forgot to put the thing on it, but
No,
yeah,
no,
you
when
have
it's
malgurned it.
no, when it spells, she stonked it.
Oh yeah, she's donked it. My bad.
Even a better wizard sometimes still misses.
Well, at least it wasn't a double donkin.
That'd be quite an achievement. This guy just showed up.
Do I want to push or pull either of them? Not really. Alright, that's my turn.
And what about the siblings?
See. Do they have... No, I don't need a cone. I need a ruler.
Well, it doesn't matter. There's a single line through it anyway.
Yep. Let's try and finish off the one that's donked. I forget if I have Topsy or Turvy.
Topsy.
Thank you.
The one with the head that probably made their mother cry.
The one with
Yep.
hair.
Nope, 11, no hit.
What are you talking about? He has a fine mane of hair. Look at him. Look at that tuft.
Oric.
Oric, if you don't mind, I'd like to borrow you. How big is your knoll?
He's two of them, but okay. I'm sure Bjorn's got this.
He's absolutely got this. You're a good man.
Yeah.
Okay.
If anything, he'd spite you for putting them down before he can.
But her first thing is a hand crossbow going into the one that's injured down there. Which doesn't matter anyway. Never mind.
Vargas performing like you'd expect a Rumblefoot to. They cook as well as they fight.
Okay. And I'm going to start laying into this claw thing or whatever it was.
I think you can see from the ritual adornments around his neck he's actually a Fang of Yanagu, but you can also tell by the fact he's fucking huge.
You hit with the 25 and the 18 and 17.
How's it looking?
Don't we need... Oh, yeah, so the 12 is up there. Okay. Minus... It's owing.
He's looking overly mobile.
Yeah,
I'd say, I'll throw this on. It's not quite, but yeah, he's not doing hot.
okay. Let's see if you can make a 13 con save.
Your DC is that low? He
Stunning
failed.
strike. I think it is.
It's your proficiency plus your wisdom plus 8.
Yeah. Pretty sure it is that low.
But it worked,
Yeah.
which is very, very good.
If it works, right?
The
Yep.
prince is going to get some fucking gnoll meat today. Thank you very much, Horik. You're a stout fella.
Bjorn.
He gets one attack against him.
Bonk.
Then the ones behind are desperate to get in on this, so they actually. I don't think. Yeah, give me a contested athletics.
He could
as-
still roll low. I think
Yeah.
he's got more than a plus. I don't think he's got a plus 13.
Yeah, I got a +7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are some
So-
sides of a dice where he'd fail, and it almost happened.
Yeah, because Bjorn, it's a very weird thing. The gnolls from behind are shoving this guy forward, and they shove the gnoll into you. However, you're just holding the line.
Oh, the smell must be
Nuh-uh.
wonderful.
Yeah, its breath is right up against you. The first injured gnoll cannot actually use its spear against you anymore because it's just right there in your face.
Oi!
You're getting gnoll drool on you
Yeah.
and your beard.
Oi! No skipping turns here. The 16 hit.
A 16 hit.
And then just keeps pushing the sword forward to get to the next one.
Lump.
Aye, so you're the one who's so goddamn busy.
Show him what we do to queue jumpers.
Ah, that's a miss.
It is a miss.
I heard stone instead of flesh there.
But, I mean, I might as well stay here so they can't keep going forward.
And what about poor Eldeth?
Oh, yeah. Well, she might as well try and take this one out.
Mhm.
Ah,
Nope.
that's the ones.
Nadrax, you just see in front of your face, you can feel the arrow. Shoom!
Yeah, aim, please. No, the other direction.
Yeah, she listened to you, Nadrax. Then it skipped behind you, and you swear yeah.
If
And
intended,
even the old pack leader
That-
yelps.
if intended, that's almost impressive.
Yeah.
The highs and
two.
lows of archery.
Bernard, save the dwarven pride.
This gnoll, I have to say, has survived a lot so far.
With 1 HP.
New pet?
Good luck.
I think Darendel
that's
rips him a new
fine.
one.
Yeah, Darren was going to actually do something about him.
I just jinxed it. But yeah, 21. Okay, it's dead.
Nah, I knew he wasn't going to
Finally.
survive a prince, hopefully.
That's a good start. And Bernard's going to come and help Bjorn at the moment. Poison spray over the shoulder.
Just Orva Scalp, give him a light misting.
That's how I was bald.
There we go. We knew the rolls were coming.
So
Eh,
what's
still
that?
good.
You still get it, though.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Arton. There's a stunned bloke in front of you.
I move incredibly quickly, 5 feet. But I've got my mate Horik here. So I swing the Dawnbringer with the glory of the sunlight. And I shouldn't have said anything, because I know that's what happens when you do.
Yeah.
Is a 15 hit?
It's a 15.
Hey, he did one.
9
Nice.
damage. I go in with a punch. 15 again.
You hit.
10 damage. I do exactly the same with a legendary weapon as I do with my own fist.
Yeah, but you can swing the Dawnbringer so many times.
And, hang on, I'll lean her in. I'll give her a chance.
Can she do it?
She's got advantage.
No. Oh, wait, no, she did it. She did do it because the Fang of Yingo has a different
Oh, he does.
AC.
Okay.
She did it.
Nice.
Kill it. Kill it, Houghton.
For slashing.
She doesn't, but she gets fur and she gets blood.
That's my wee girl.
I wanted Hooten to get a kill.
She's gotten a kill before.
Unlike, yeah, but another one.
Yeah.
You know, unlike Pufflesworth, I like this one.
That's my wee girl there. See what happens when we work together. Then I move back here.
What about Turvy?
Yeah, that's true. Turvy's feeling brave, but he's also going to aim at this one because it's glowing.
Nadrax!
And he backs up.
You see that hand crossbow bolt right in front of your face.
It's not my fault, you're very big.
Yes, I have a very big face, I know.
Also, I was going to have him back up, but they've got 20 foot of movement for some reason, so he's here instead.
Yeah, welcome to hell.
No, he's got 5 feet less movement than you do.
Oh, yeah, 20. You said 20. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
The
Ugh.
twins only have 20.
Gross.
Unless they're supposed to have 25 and somehow the conversion.
Well, no, it's
broke
because
on them.
it's because of a stat block, I guess. Because the NBC ones did have different speeds.
Why does it keep switching me to ruler? It's okay, you can get over there.
He's going in on it?
Yeah.
All right. You want to win that bet, don't you?
He just sees a stun target.
Roll again.
Remember, advantage. 15 hits, this is for 6 damage, and he's dead. You just see Jim Jar just kind of casually. First, he does a poke that misses, and he's like, no. And you see he presses the short sword up against the base of the spine and just. Whoop.
Yeah, Hart and Hort both looking at him like, you know, we fucking did all that work.
Yeah, he's got a smug look in his face, like, yeah, I did all of
Like,
that.
no, good job.
Hey.
You prepped it real good for me.
And there's just all this blood around Hooten's face, all the white furs shockingly red.
Hey, the little one even did some work.
And Gaddix is gonna show him up close range with the gun. Blam.
Advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Right, advantage. Yeah.
You might roll better.
So 9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Still up.
It's still up.
Blam.
It hits.
15.
And it's deceased.
I was really hoping for a crit. Just to
I mean, you got your max damage.
Yeah. And I get. It's doing that thing where it switches me to.
You know, considering it takes so long to recharge, you might want to give him an extra damage dice for when he does it, just so we can have a moment like this.
And I mean, that's Kago can just wait. He's ready to
Right
bite.
now, it only has the one.
So that's my turn. Kago's ready to bite if anything should get close to him, but
He's dead. Lou!
Well, I guess I'll help Bjorn and Bernard up there. How can I stand on either of these squares behind him?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll have an angle.
Kago and... How do I get Kago a gun? I want like a swivel gun on Kago so I can ride on the back of him.
Befriend another artificer who's was it the battlesmith? No. There was one that could summon in a turret.
Artillerist.
The artillerist.
The artillerist, yeah, with the Eldritch Cannon. I want a swivel gun, and then I can just ride Kago around.
Yeah, we'll do this.
You hit?
Okay, so I'll go for 2 in the front and 1 in the back.
Nadrax, you're multiclassing. Build me a cannon.
Your final concept for Kago is to basically have the Starship Troopers gun turret on the back with a gnome mounted permanently. Or an auto gnome, so he never has to come down.
I mean, aren't the Durga kind of having those? The permanently mounted dwarves inside the machines?
What if we just do an entire party of robots that Gaddix made?
Well, I mean, I was thinking something along the lines of this, but I would be able to stay mounted.
Oh, I forgot. Does Felric want to do anything?
It looks like he's cleaned up down here. He'll just hold the line.
Nadrax!
The camels with swivel guns.
Actually, that was down back down here.
Yeah, since that mess is cleared up all up there. Bjorn can handle it. I'll go take a look around the corner.
Okay. Uzana.
And that's when they released the juicer from around the corner.
And it's $100 million.
Oh, I see no gnolls. Any more down that way?
That was to you, Nudrax.
I call out
what?
to Nadrax.
No.
All right.
No more up
How about
front.
in this other passage? I call out to so many people. Bernard. I don't think I've ever properly been introduced.
No, you were, because you all met in the. Yeah, you all were, but.
Any up there left, Bernard?
I see 2.
All right. That's as far as I can get. And I don't think I can see. No, I got a wall in the way.
You could probably hit Bjorn, maybe.
Why would I want to hit Bjorn?
You know, just scare him a little bit. Ooh, surprise!
Look, if I could somehow hit Bjorn with a spell that made him run really fast and shoulder check both gnolls, I would. But no spell exists like that.
That would be fun if we could have like a bull charge thing, you know, like the ring, but as a spell effect.
Yeah.
That'd be an easy one to write out. It's basically an effect already.
That'd
Or
be
like
fun,
the
actually.
drum. You make other people bull charge.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe that'll be my next spell that I invent because I'm a spell genius.
Yeah, but they don't have a choice in it.
Well, I mean, for gameplay terms, you'd put in a willing creature. But you leave the direction up to the caster.
15 hits.
Do you trust me?
Oh no, I just lost the sheet. Hold on.
Well,
For
it would
some
be
reason it hit backwards for me.
well, it would be like the glove of a lesser phoenix. It doesn't fly in that direction. It's propelled by another force.
10 damage. This one is deceased.
Nicely done.
Anything else?
Yep. I don't know whether he's going to be able to do anything or anything at least significant.
He hits.
Gets one in the eye just to spite you for saying that.
Damn it, Rumblefoot.
Let me pull up the sheets again, because yeah, it suddenly kicked me out of my sheet.
Oh no.
Yeah, it kicked me out of Roll20 as it just loaded the previous page.
I'm just thinking, I'm glad the Smurf Emblem don't have sunlight sensitivity.
I do.
Jim Jar might not have been hitting shit then if I'd remembered that.
No, he was rolling with advantage. I mean disadvantage. He was rolling disadvantage.
No, was he?
He had multiple.
He would have been
had
straight
multiple
rolling.
Rolls. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
he had multiple rolls.
That's right. Well, he rolls 2 anyway. 'cause
Yeah, because NPC sheets.
So. I was like, I didn't select anything, but yeah, he just does it.
They're in the general. Okay. There we go. Darn you, Roll20. But yep, they did take 8 damage. And it's their turn now.
You say there, but it's singular at this point.
Yeah. Bonk.
But yeah, for some reason there's no actual art for the Fang of Yinago. There's just the Flind.
Yeah. Bjorn.
Oh, alright. Well, let's see if we can take this last customer out.
Bong.
Also, weirdly,
Malgurn.
Sorry, don't worry.
No.
Still have a hit.
Yeah, it doesn't count until he's finished.
He's definitely not Malgurning that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to remember that it doesn't count until they're done with their attacks. Weird thing is,
Bjorn. The head comes clear off. You just foop.
Bit of an awkward angle,
And-
that.
It's down.
All right, business is open for more customers. Anyone else?
Wonderful.
You know, I don't know. Since Heart got his own +2 sword, maybe Bjorn's hitting more.
He has to show off. He has to try and keep up.
And for the moment, you are out of initiative.
Right, let's fucking hurry. Let's go before I get stuck.
I mean, what are the
Quickly,
chances
quickly,
Noel-
quickly. Let's move. Let's move. Let's move.
Wait,
So-
sorry, please. I cast the spell, but I can't zoom that fast. Wait, Gaddix, give me some of that coffee.
Don't want that shit to run out.
Okay.
So, you can vaguely hear, they're nowhere near, but you do still hear some Gnoll sounds. And you also do know the hook horrors went this way.
I'm still tempted to go chase him. At this point, I couldn't, and I come back.
I mean, I want to see where they were going, kind of.
You really want to see where Hook Auras think it's safe?
Oh, we make it not safe.
Let's be fair here. It's probably pretty terrifying whenever Hart and Nadrax get hasted. It's a lot of mass moving at higher speed than normal.
Yeah, I should have to upcast it on you guys to make it work. It's too much. It's too much mass to energize.
Fuck that
Someone
time.
needs to lighten us first.
Fuck that time I was chugging haste potions as Malako to cross a fucking 15-mile long field.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
It was just a featureless field, but it slowed down Roll20 because the map was that stupidly huge.
At least there was no dynamic lighting.
No, that was the fucking sand temple. That one ran like garbage.
So, are we continuing forward, or are we checking out hook horrors?
I'm very tempted, but I know we shouldn't.
I
Like,
mean,
don't.
they could be friends.
Well, it's just a case of
No.
you don't chase after a panicked animal.
Yeah, that's
I mean, you can.
Yeah, but Harden and myself do have common sense. It's like, if there's an animal that's panicked and run away, you give it space. Unless you have to stop it before it hurts someone.
I mean, they're hook horrors. That is what they do. By nature.
So not okay. There we go. All right.
Oh, so we want to go fast while Harton is still hasted, but let's make sure not to time it so that he just runs out when we get into combat.
I think we can pretty much say that it's going to run out soon enough.
Huh?
Oh, I don't know why that came back.
You thought you saw something, but you didn't, and put your sword back down.
Who's there?
Yeah,
Probably
Rita's trying
trying
to
to
jump
win.
scare us.
I've done that to you guys.
Guards.
Yes, you have.
And it was very effective.
Just that. That's all it takes.
Yep.
I think still the best one you made was the part where, and there's Jim. Jim's gonna stab you.
Wait, who?
Yeah, I don't remember this.
That was when you... Yeah. You rolled over in your bedroll to see Jim there, smiling at you. He's got a knife.
Yeah.
He's gonna...
And then two of you got kicked in the balls by red caps.
Yeah. Malgarin still can't remove that cod piece. It's.
And then you
gone.
fought an
It's so
Amaranth,
bad.
and Zarzul got pasted into a wall till he was two-dimensional. Along with Siegfried stabbing Cornelius. Because of a mental compulsion.
Yeah.
Let's do a lot of friendly fire.
What about Krisari and Ada?
That is one of my favorites of the charm effect. Because
That
she
was-
had
that was-
just brought him back to life. His eyes were just opening. And he saw his savior. She's so composed at all times, and he just watches the knife coming up and then coming down.
That was probably one of my favorite moments.
Bjorn, you're starting to hear more gnolls.
Oh, we got more dogs out of here.
I am probably no longer hasted.
No. And
They're
when you
little
call
friends.
out, they hear you.
Hey, we get to move first.
Yeah, because Uzana's way back, and so is Topsy.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I'd be a bit
Stairs
further
well
forward.
flung. Get ready.
I'll say we
I'm
got
in the
the right
wall.
there.
Yeah, I'd say a bit further back, actually, because of the fatigue. Gotta waste a whole 6 seconds standing still.
Is
Time
everyone
is an
in
illusion.
Just come and get it, you sorry excuses for dogs.
Loop. 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 Bernard, we're starting at the same place we left off.
Well, Bernard's going to dash and get behind Bjorn and then see what's going on and skid to a halt.
Good plan.
And dash means that he's used his action, so that's all. The prince is going to do roughly the same, but get to about there.
Arden, you're tired.
Oh, sure, I'll take a fatigue turn this time. Yeah. Just stand there, just wiping down, cleaning off Hooten. Turvey's going to be nice and cautious, because he's got no fucking movement.
Yeah. Statics.
At some point we need to finish that unicorn journey in Borside. It's kind of important now. Now that certain things have surfaced about Victina. Also kind of important for Otto right now, since, since the Weathercrest, he has never slept.
And I don't think I can shoot that. Like, that's a awkward shot.
That's a lot of walls in the way, yeah.
So we're just holding our actions.
I mean, that guy with cover, maybe?
You think I? Yeah,
Yeah, you can
maybe.
hit that guy, yeah.
Okay. Then I guess Jimjar and Kago hold their actions. I'll take a shot.
Stand back and let me show you how it's done.
You hit.
Okay, 18 damage. I can thread the needle. And that's our turn.
Lou.
Not so tough now, are you? As they leap over Bjorn and kill Gaddix.
The first hit was free. You want another one? Wait, are you a cop? I'm out of here.
What even was that turn?
I can do one more thing. I can cast a cantrip. This guy in the front, I'm gonna fuck him up. I'm gonna hurt his brain. A little.
It might help if I have the sheet came away again.
So we're up against scraggly little ones, and you've burned 2 of your spells.
Only one.
He
Was Mind Sliver a cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, is it canon that Lou found a goblin spell book? I'm looking at that spell name. Every time he casts a spell, I think,
Oh, I
you
forgot.
found that
Felner.
spell book somewhere, didn't you, boy?
How about
No,
Felner?
it's the liver thing because he's a halfling. I think Fro's just gonna guard the back here. It's kind of crowded up there.
Okay. Nadrax.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep waltzing over everyone. Excuse me, please let me through. And yeah, no.
Nope.
Yeah, and I stand here being sad.
Who's Anna?
I rushed out. That's my turn.
Auric.
Okay. Orica's going to squeeze up here and start the stabbing. After all, you hold the blunt bit and put the sharp bit in the other person.
Yeah, hit once. It's yelping and not looking good. Nope.
And then Horik gets slightly sad.
The nose. Blink. This one back here, I think a 23 hits Nadrax.
Yes, it does. And
That's
I will take
14.
7 damage.
Ah, you're being smart about it, okay?
Yes.
And then Horik. 22 hit for 10 damage.
Ouch.
Bjorn.
This is going to be a wee bit awkward here. Pardon me, Natrix.
Yes.
You hit, barely. Yeet.
Okay, pardon me. Yeah. Sorry for the
Yes,
course
I
shave.
just climb up the wall for a moment. Do a splinter cell squat again.
Okay, there we go.
He had a choice of going under or over. If he went over, he would have just been fucking straddling Horik, which is not ideal for his stubby legs.
Alright, I'm blocking this one. Bernard, can you go to finish this guy off? I got him pinned.
I was really hoping the Fog of War was going to come away and show like 5 more Gnoll tokens.
No, unfortunately not, no.
I would have been entirely okay with it.
Yeah, it would have been fine, but no.
Except one of them's a Flint. There's your big poison spray again. You're doing well on those.
Yeah, they have been working today for a change.
Yeah,
You still get it?
Oh, God.
the Gnoll is not having a good day. Anything for the prince?
He just moves up a bit. I don't think he can get to anywhere important.
Martin?
Run my ass all the way over. They give Hooten the chance to bite. You know, I was moving
Just
up.
give me 1 gold for a second hit. You could have hit it yourself.
And she misses.
He misses.
Sorry, I just wanted to get over there.
Got it?
Why?
Wanted to see if the owlbear would finish it off, huh?
Nah, I just wanted to get over there.
Bonus action. Give him the clamps. You try,
Nope.
buddy.
Hit. And it yips to death.
It's okay. I fixed the problem. Yeah, that's gonna be yeah.
You are also out of initiative.
Hey,
Here, Horik.
You do not hear any more gnolls. As a matter of fact, over here, you hear, or not hear, you see what seems to be some sort of makeshift camp. You see a couple of gear just kind of laying about. Not really much as far as setting up, but you can tell that the gnolls that you just ran into were guarding this little entrance area. If you had to guess, it might have been related to trying to stop the hook horrors from going that way.
Interesting.
That kind of sounds like they were herding the Hukoras into a trap. So, following the Hukoras, we would probably find more gnolls. Do we want to find more gnolls, or do we just want to move on?
Well, it looks like this is all their stuff. So if we just take it, they're defenseless.
Just anything to justify being a thief, huh?
You just mostly see a couple of spears and things like that.
They are gnolls. They're shitty that way.
Yeah. You also do not hear any more gnolls anywhere. That includes back the direction the hook horrors went.
What fucking way could they have gone there?
Do we want to investigate?
I mean, anything in the... I mean, Jim Jar, do you have any clue what could be in that direction? Anything known? Landmarks or such?
No, all I know is I believe the direction that we do want to eventually go, this is the hall we were looking for. But I don't know what would be back down that little hole.
Well, maybe the hooked horrors will be grateful and give us a reward, huh?
I mean, I'm interested in checking it out.
And if need be, we can take some hooked horrors, right?
Possibly. That would actually tangle with one.
There was kind of there were like the spore versions we fought, right?
Aye, but they were just carcasses and husks filled with mushroom. They were also half the size somehow.
What is further down here?
It is.
You know what? I think there might be encountering a hook horse.
Is that your dwarf sense tingling?
It's like I have an overhead map of what this looks like. I think there might be something down here.
Alright, well, let's make use of one of these. That's 9 HP for Horik. Webgun, you there? Yeah, there we go. That looks a bit better now.
Oh, no, never mind.
I fucking thought so. You're useless at this shit.
Well, it's still a shortcut back to where we need to go.
Yeah.
I kind of want to find out what their scheme was.
It's only one hallway left to investigate, right?
Well, this is the way. The hall that you see down here is the way that you were meant to be going.
Yeah, this is to get us to Blingstone. The other way is just curiosity, morbid otherwise.
Yeah,
This is the hook horror. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a small tunnel, so I think the smallest member of the party should go down, right?
Okay, Gaddix.
Alright, Topsy.
I was gonna say, who's bigger, me or Jim Jar? That was my, you know.
Like I'm saying, Topsy and Turvy have the advantage of being children.
But they're so slow.
Yeah.
They categorically refuse to go down there. They want somebody like Bjorn to go down there.
Yeah, they want an adult, not a teen.
What if I turn you invisible?
No, we're not seriously suggesting them.
But whoever does go, do you want to be invisible?
No, I think it's alright.
They're gonna hear him anyway.
Come on, let's satiate your curiosity. Come on.
I'm a bit curious, you know.
I know you are. You're always curious when it's some creature you can finally get some information on.
I just feel like it's the only time we're gonna be doing this kind of adventure, so we might as well see, you know, Everything it's got to offer, like the content, you know.
Come on, you horrid beast. Come and scratch my face up so my friend can find out that you are still the horrid, nasty beast that you are.
See, you don't know. Hook
Oh.
horror could be a subjugation of the original Elvish.
Everybody, hop in here in the exact order that you are going to be in the queue.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Horik, you might as well get my fucking arms with Hoot in here. It'll be easier. I don't know if Topsy and Turvy would even go in the tunnel just because of how
Prince
slow they'd be.
Darendil- Yeah, Prince Darendil is also going to decline to go in because he's a
Okay.
bit too big.
Yeah,
He'll
he
have to
can't
stand-
fit.
Infrared
can, but
guard
it'll be
these
hard.
trees.
Gaddix would make Jim Jar go first.
Like I'm saying, you never know. Hook horror could be a corruption of the original Elvish title they were given. It might simply mean noble burrower. Or screeching hook.
All right,
That's
so
good enough.
I wonder if they can cast lightning bolt. That'd be really good right about now.
Bjorn, you step forward.
Into hell.
Oh, we're
And I
just
hope
in
you have
here,
your
okay.
backup- I hope you have your backup character ready.
Oh, we just walked into a
Can
trap.
instead, yeah, can instead just
No,
hear
no,
someone
no,
who
no.
one can attack me? Thank you.
No, you were there. You had to walk around to see them properly.
What? I can see that right
He,
there.
yeah, he can see straight ahead, to be fair. We can see from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we know there was more than one.
Nope.
No, he's not an ambush predator. His eyes
Just
on the side of his
saying.
head.
DM really wanted to murder this fucking
Yeah, really wanted you dead.
You see the second one stays up against the wall.
It's okay, then your Uncle Malgurn.
I
is gonna
wasn't
have to come
really
down.
going to because yeah, the second
Looking
one is
for you.
staying up against the wall. Lou, you heard of some panic Bjorn sound.
Back it up, back it up.
Oh, if I squeeze forward into Ajax's square for 1 second, can I drop a fairy fire in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can move as long as you don't finish your movement in the same square,
Yeah. I can't really go anywhere either way.
Yeah, I know.
Except in there.
right? Yeah, this terrain kind of sucks.
Why did we all come down the tunnel when it was only a few of us who were curious?
It is lit.
I mean,
Actually,
to be fair, like,
wouldn't
we're
it also
kinda
be able to
bringing
hit the
up
other
rear.
Hokora down there
If you
too?
could
So,
see it.
yeah.
Yeah, I just want to put it in the middle of the room.
Yeah. They are lit and panicked now.
It's lit.
Nadrax, we see one.
Yeah. And I can't reach him with my stabby implements. So I will target him with my sticky implements instead. Where is he? Yeah, since I can't move, I would
Damn
aim
it.
anyway.
Hey, well, he has fairy fire, so 24 works.
Ah, alright.
Even gives you your sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he gets a poke into the beak.
he does. It's very tight when you're trying to do the short bow, and Lou, you almost thought he was going to elbow you.
Ow. I mean, not
Yeah.
really, but ow.
Bare- Barely over half the shoulder.
I was about to say, there's gotta be a fucking hard shot to
Yeah.
getting it past Harden.
Alright, I can crouch. The main problem is just the width of the bow inside this little tunnel.
Yeah.
Fortunately, it's a short bow.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No. I'm stuck here.
Uzana, you are also stuck here.
Well, I think you could get out, maybe.
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna do that.
Turns out I was correct in my original guess. Everyone back it up. What do you know? As right as usual. I just thought there might have been some bigger plan by the Knolls, like it were coming to go ambush a pack of demons and we could get them all at once.
Turns out they're just dumb men gnolls.
Well, no, it was a good plan. Because they were probably going to signal them to ambush people who came this way later.
Horik.
I just thought it was more immediate. I didn't realize they were going to do long-term planning.
You also do notice this further back Hokor is just kind of hugging the wall and not going forward and trying to swipe up at Bjorn.
Does it look like there might be a nest over there?
You can't visibly see anything, but it's hugging the wall very tightly.
Like, if we just back it up and just beat the one away, we don't have to kill things here. We can just get away.
Okay.
But you can put a few just to warn it off. Ah. Is that necessary, really?
I'm trying to clear it, but it keeps not doing it.
I'll just cast this. There we go. Put it back. Everything's good.
Okay. Horik will throw one dart at it just before backing away.
Just to get it pissed off.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a warning
Can you really back away? Because Harton is there.
I'm small. I can move.
Yeah,
through.
yeah, he can stand in medium
Okay.
creature spaces.
Oh yeah, you can.
It's Bjorn who's fucked.
I mean, I got 35 feet of movement now.
Yeah. I can get away.
It's only because
Bjorn.
the DM hasn't said the magic
Yep.
words.
Well, I got no other choice but to just start hacking at this thing.
Oi, we'll not go too rough on it, eh? It's defend this territory. We could probably back away. Good man, I see you took my advice to heart.
Couldn't you stand in Fargus's space? Is he not small?
We're obviously waving at it to get it to disengage.
Well, I could just walk back now because I don't need to hit.
Oh, you don't need to hit for that to work?
Nope. As long as I
Oh.
swing at it.
Eh?
Okay.
You could go stand on
Make
the
a
rumble.
melee- When you make a melee attack against a creature, you don't provoke opportunity attacks from the creature for the rest of the turn, whether you hit or not.
Well, you can go stand on Fargus. He's small.
I don't think I can stand there. I just need to stand back.
No,
a little
that's
bit,
how
so-
the size different bits works, or at least they can move through it, no problem.
I should have moved him actually a bit further back anyway, so
Yeah.
it's not even there.
Well,
That's
Bernard
fine.
is going to dash and squeeze out all the way out of the area.
I mean, the one with the highest AC might as well stand in front.
Harton.
When the man with the long sword falls.
The man with the longer sword follows. I don't suppose me animal handler could come in handy here.
It
You
wants
might-
you gone.
I know, but can I give it indications that we're leaving?
Not really.
Especially not with Hooten in my hands, who wants to go for it. Ooh, I know. If I make use of thaumaturgy to bellow at it to fuck off, can I intimidate the creature?
You can try.
Does it say anything about advantage on this sort of stuff? I don't think so.
I think it's just flavor for how you're gonna do something.
Yeah, it is just
Yeah.
flavor. I was just checking. Because persuasion's not going to give it a so I'll just appeal to its raw animalistic nature. It's not a bad go.
That'd be a charisma save.
I mean, it depends entirely on you if you wanted to even count.
Yeah, I think it's more what you think the DC.
You could do a charisma
for
save
this
if you want.
creature.
I really don't think, because this is a Hakor that just wants you all out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to do anything.
Alright, then I back away. As far as I can go with all these shorties in the way.
Gaddix.
It's cramped in here.
Don't go killing it, Bjorn. We should just be able to leave.
Yeah, Gaddix is gonna try to back the fuck out.
And we'll use Lou to close in the tunnel while you're leaving.
And just trap him in there?
Better hook horrors if they dig.
Ah.
Good luck, everybody else.
But you know, it'll give it the indication that we're leaving. We're not out of sight. We're gone.
The one staying back stays back. This one squeezes in. Does an 18 hit Bjorn?
Hey, what?
18.
An 18? No.
Lou.
I'm out of here.
Well, mold other first.
Well, I'm still in the tunnel.
I know, but you can put some in the way of Bjorn and such.
Oh, good. Keep him in there. Distract him. Alright, I can ready it if everyone gets past me to drop some stuff.
How did the hook horror get in there?
Actually, if everyone's get past me, I'm just going.
They're squeezing in very tightly. It is difficult terrain for them. So you're readying a mold earth.
Yeah, just once everyone's past me.
I'd say at the moment the context is a bit weird though. So the gnolls were trying to get them in this hole, and this is where they have a nest.
The gnolls were just chasing them.
Okay.
And then they're right back to their eggs.
Well, they ran back to the nest as you usually would.
Do hook horrors have eggs?
Yes, they do.
Fellow could be able to chip in on how they taste.
But, Nadrax, what we doing?
Well, since everyone else seems to leave them alone, I shall do so as well. And stand. Actually, before I do that, I shall try something. Can I put them to sleep?
Not
one of them.
nowhere near enough.
All right. I shall move up right behind Houghton then. Because I can't move any further past him, I think.
I assume Uzana's waiting.
Mm-hmm.
I assume Horik is continuing to exit.
Yep. No point in being in there.
Bjorn.
Hey. Well, well, fuck it, I mate. It's just use my dash action to just get out. Then I'll take the opportunity attack. Bing. Got me. Try better. Get the better can opener than that. You dumb freak. All right, Luke. Last man closes the door.
Harton, because Bernard is out. I assume everybody's just going to get out. So I will just move you all. Lou helps seal it up. And yeah, you hear some scrambling inside, but you don't necessarily hear anything else.
And now they'll just die of dehydration and starving in there. Good job. Anyway, we should get moving. Well, I suppose one of them might survive a bit longer if it kills and eat the other one and drinks its blood. But you know, no need to dwell on that.
Yeah, they'll dig their way out. They're horrors.
Yeah, I figured.
And I'm assuming they're protecting their baby in there. We don't need another bird like a baby with us. We've already got the one.
Yep. If you'd gone in, you could have gotten yourself a baby hook horror.
That's just what this party needs.
And immediately goes into the tunnel and starts frantically digging at the door.
I would assume Hooten is far cuter than the hook horror, though.
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%.
Well, the kids back in Waterdeep, they need to learn responsibility with their own pet. A hooked horror would be great to teach them about it.
Don't worry, there are other opportunities coming up.
Can we all get pets individually?
Not all of you. The campaign, I think, only has 2 or 3 official ones. But you do continue on your merry way. And you do get yourself a long rest. So Gaddick's
Fantastic.
going to roll your 1d4.
I can get some spell slots back.
Actually, can I make?
Why don't you just roll a 1d4?
Good start.
At this rate, you'll have 5 more days and you can do that again. He gave me a very rude gesture. Not very smart.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I thought he gave you.
No gesture.
God, so
But you weren't that far out. And you successfully make your way I'll go. To Blingdenstone. You have arrived to your destination. As you all are approaching, Topsy Turvy and Jim Jar all go, okay, we do know where we are. We're there, guys. Now, for those of you who are not, well, from here, I kindly ask for you to consider letting us handle the introductions. Specifically, our drow friends aren't necessarily going to be viewed with, they're not going to be thrilled about your presence.
Well, you'll just tell them I'm not a drow, right?
Standard.
But,
I've yet to see anyone thrilled to see drow turn up, even other drow.
you had a long rest. Yeah, just saying, I mean, we are rebuilding from a drow attack a long time ago. So it's one of those things where people might be a little bit testy is all right? So,
Okay.
be polite, don't be antagonistic. Let us make sure that they know you're friends, and it should all be
Bag
fine.
on your face.
No. None of that. And as much as they might seem a little bit unfriendly and intimidating, that will change once, well, everybody realizes you're not an issue, all right?
But I am an issue.
Lou, stuff like that, no. Think before you say.
I just thought Jim Jar wouldn't care.
That I don't, but others might not.
His lead up to his
Yes.
entire point here is because of things like that.
I like your little infusion of chaos, my friend, but you just try to be a little bit diplomatic. You'll
As long
give your
as nobody
boyfriend a
talks to
hernia.
me, if nobody talks to me, I won't talk back, and that's my greatest skill, is talking back.
They'll talk to you.
Oh, fuck.
And Felric, just darling, please use your brain. No empty head.
Violence!
No. Don't make that joke. I don't want to die. I don't want you to die, and then I have to explain to Jarlaxle why you're dead.
I don't want to die either. I've got this lovely diamond. I quite like the look of it.
I mean, honestly, if Felrect went to Jarlaxle and said Lou's dead, would he be surprised? I mean,
Not surprised, but very annoyed if it's not solved.
yeah, I guess. Yeah.
That is just a question for science. Can I capture my own soul with my Pokeball necklace?
No,
You
somebody else
probably
would
could.
have to.
He'd fucking test it, wouldn't he?
I mean, if I'm gonna go to him dying anyway, might as well see
Here,
what happens.
Felrect, hold this.
He'd sneak off from camp to try it out, and you'd go find his corpse getting chewed on by rats.
Harton, I turned myself into a diamond, Harton. I'm Diamond Lou!
Funniest shit ever. I'm an accessory to everything, not just crime.
You can use me to resurrect me.
and then we can do crime.
God.
So just be diplomatic, aye?
I'll just let Fabric talk for me. I'll pretend I
Looked
can't
around
talk.
at the other players at the table. Yeah, that's gonna
Yeah.
go over. Yeah.
You can talk, Lou. Just be nice. Yes, sir, no, sirs. Or ma'ams.
Did you just assume their gender?
He did say or ma'ams.
Yeah.
All right, Lou, you can do this.
Okay.
Please do this.
I mean, but I would point out if I could probably get away with fucking up in Blingden Stone more than Menzel Baronzon, and we're pretty close to Menzel Baronzon.
I hate to agree, but yes, you probably could.
So if you want me to fuck up, it should be here, even though I won't. But
However,
if I'm going
don't.
to,
Just fucking don't. It's that simple.
Yes.
If they ask you a question, you answer that question simply, and then you're quiet until they ask you another one. You'll get the hang of this conversation thing. You only live for in the biggest city on the Sword Coast for most of your life, and then a fucking social farm.
I have 5 extra years now.
The fuck was that line?
Remember when I touched the wand?
You don't have extra ears.
Years.
Oh, years.
Although I did have extra legs that one time, ears could be sorted out too.
Right, so you've got even less excuses what you're telling me here.
But those 5 years were totally erased from my memory, of course. So.
No.
No, they're not.
It was the first 5 years.
No, because then he would have forgotten his potty training. Just pissing himself freely as he walks along.
Also can't walk now.
Jim Jar just shakes his head and starts leading you all forward, Topsy and Turvy right behind. And you reach a set of stairs. They're wide stone stairs leading up to a very broad terrace up top.
To be fair, they're probably very shallow and short stairs.
I was actually in the middle of saying that.
Oh, sorry.
They are built for gnomish feet, and for any of you who are medium or larger, it's difficult terrain as you try.
This
to
is
not
my
slip.
normal fucking life, considering I have large feet. Some narrow places I've had to go with my feet sideways in order to have balance.
Yeah, definitely the case here.
Yeah.
I see. Fucking clown shoes.
I feel this in my life.
I mean, they could also be so small that you can step on 2 stairs at the same time.
Well, no, it's a case of you need to have balance on at least half of your foot or so to be comfortable in going up.
Yeah, and you're not getting a full foot.
Yeah,
Oh.
so...
I was punching forward, going on hands and feet.
So sideways up we go. No, because it's too fucking low to the ground for that.
I'm the crouchiest crouch man.
Because, yeah, around here there's old fucking parishes and such that have worn away steps that were already small to begin with because stone is heavy and labor is expensive. So yeah, there's been some places, it's very tall towers where I've had a lot of balance troubles just getting up the fucking stairs. Big feet can be a problem. On the bright side, huge dick.
Large feet. I was about to say, yeah, last time I went over to Great Britain, trying to go up some places, small steps sometimes.
Yeah. Doesn't matter for new places, of course. Just for the old places and sightseeing.
Mm-hmm. But yes, you do start up the steps, and you reach the main gate. It's a door made of steel and mithril, inlaid with a some form of an alloy and plated with adamantine. It is impressive. The terraces between the top of the stairs and the gate has a slight upward slope, which means it'd be a lot harder to potentially like ram the gate or anything like that. You have a feeling this was designed to be a fortress. There are 8 deep gnomes guarding the gate, and none of them look particular. When Jim Jar reaches up, they originally look a little bit happy, same with Topsy and Turvy, and then the rest of you come up. And you notice it is all business now.
I'm sure a few of us are a bit of a neutral expression. I know exactly who would be causing problems.
Oh yeah, for the surface dwellers among you, it is initially it's the frown happens, where now they're like, oh, this has gotten complicated. Nadrax, they're confused by you. However, the second Lou and Felrecht show up into view, the scowl is immense.
And then they just bare their teeth when they see Gaddix.
No, they're fine with Gaddix.
One of those
Okay, he's
fucking
very
tinkering gnomes, huh? Thinks
No,
they're so much
they're
better than
fine
us.
with Gaddix.
Oh,
Just,
your
you know,
friend
doesn't
doesn't
look
like you? Well, I don't like you either.
No, nothing about that.
He still doesn't like them, but he won't show it.
But when you all get up there, they say, oh, what brings you all to our city? Are these people with you? And all three do vouch, yes, this is our group of friends. And they explain the whole story of what happened in Velkenvelv and your escape. They happily inform the gate about Demogorgon and the issue with, I almost said Yoxanamai, and that's not it. Zuckmoy, there we go. That is the correct bad person.
I wish I had a fucking clue what the deep gnomish
I'm
was
sorry,
like.
suck your what?
Yes, because they are having this conversation in Undercommon, which means
I miss
every
it.
so often you can understand it.
Words.
However, Glabagool is giving you all a translation so you actually can hear.
Oh, I forgot he could do that.
Yes, you can. However, the moment they get to Glabagool and the sentient ooze, you notice that they're even more unhappy about this than the drow.
We've got to...
And they...
You know, I've just realized we've got to find a material that won't dissolve in him so we can get him googly eyes.
And
Glass eyes should work.
Well, they gotta be painted and he'll dissolve the paint.
they do specify that they've been under occasional attacks from some oozes. They don't want Glabagool in. Does anybody want to plead their case?
Glabagool has been nothing but helpful. He's not been part of any of this.
You're going to be giving me a persuasion roll.
He could be staying in the
Glamagul's a
bag.
good guy. I'm trying to assist him.
Does that help at all?
I'll let you do it with advantage just because, yeah, all of the deep gnomes are backing you up as well.
Yeah, because, like, he wasn't around for any of that.
21. There is a heavy amount of debate, but eventually they agree. So where is this ooze, this gelatinous cube?
Alright, well, currently he's very safely stored away, but I'll let you see him and I'll lift the flap of it so he can poke his column out. The moment we met him, he was nothing but filled with concern about potentially harming us.
And you do all hear the, yes, I don't want to harm anybody. I just want to, well, explore and see things. And while they're not happy, they're also very confused. This is not what they were expecting. They have their powwow.
It is admittedly quite a sight. Like, just this column of slightly colored ooze sticking out of a bag. And then
Yeah.
also, you know, thinking, hello there!
Yeah, it's like this is not what they were expecting. And eventually they have their conversation and they say, okay, we'll let you in. We'll take you in through the maze. You're gonna have to go talk to the Digger Maddox. With the demons and the drow situation, you're gonna be talking to the Digger Maddox.
Alright.
After you have the conversation, you're free to explore Blingden Stone. Just keep the ooze out of general view, please.
That's alright, aye.
Normally we'd have the drow with an armed escort, but, and he looks over at Jimjar Topsy and Turvy, if you're willing to keep them under watch, then we won't need armed guards permanently for them. Is that alright? And they happily agree to escort you and Felrecht.
Yay!
To a cell.
As Topsy and Turvy draw their knives.
No. And yes, they do lead you, they open the gates. And all of you who are of the larger variety,
Yes.
It helps if I can reveal area instead of hide area.
What do you know? I was expecting the gates to open to be in this huge place. What a shock! It's built for the race that live there. I'm gonna scuff my fucking knees on this.
Oh, you are. This is an area of tiny tunnels,
Oh.
sharp turns. The gnome that's leading you is doing a good job, but they're slowing down. They do realize that particularly poor Prince Darendil.
I mean, this'll take more than a minute to get through, aye?
Yes. As a matter of fact, Darendil needs some help in some places.
I'm surprised they're allowing him in.
They're okay with him. He seems to be perfectly fine. They're confused, but I mean, he's behaving.
Yeah.
The problem is there's a couple of places where he can't seem to fit.
Lou, could you help him out? I want my friend here can cast Enlarge Reduce, and that would actually be kind of useful for Prince Darendil here.
Can't do that.
Well, I'm explaining to the guards.
Yeah, no, the guard, that's what guards say. Sure.
Yeah, this is what he'll be doing.
Oh, I can't do that.
You can't do that?
I'd swap that one for a spell that would actually help me.
Never mind, he's fucking useless as usual. I thought he did. I thought he still had it on his list. But as usual, he fell short of my expectations. Jarlaxle was right about the boy this whole time.
I can make him so small you can't even see him.
Never mind. We'll just give him a helping hand. Get the butter.
Did you all have oil?
Grease?
I've got oil, but it's very flammable shit.
Okay. I thought that there was some.
Oh yeah, we had some grease.
Yeah.
Horik, Lou. You've got to be holding back a few bottles of olive oil.
But it's for eating.
But the oil I've got garlic scented.
I mean, that'll give him a nice rosé.
Scent wise, I can help. I have my my cinnamon roll flavored perfume. Which is actually I took that out of my attack list. Oh no.
I just know I can count on the two of them to have enough supplies this way.
Okay, so yeah. What are we using on him?
You'll be able to restock once we hit the surface, Horik. It's not a big deal. They might even have some down here.
Have you seen what they've been serving down here?
No, we've not been any fucking town since we got here, funnily enough. Who knows what could be in their canteen and kitchens? It's a culinary mystery. But we wanted to get him through here without trapping his head on a wall and getting his neck broke.
We're just really fast on the cure wounds. You should still be fine though, right?
Horik reaches into his bag, then his face goes pale. He's out of garlic. All he's got is chili.
Well, we're not going to put it on his eyes. We'll be fine.
I mean, what if we just, no, that would be torture. Probably shouldn't do that.
Where are you going with that?
I was like, well, maybe we'll just, we'll just with a shock prod.
Fuck's sake. We just encourage him to get through. He's obviously not trying hard enough.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was a bad idea. I didn't say it.
Very drow of you to consider.
Horik brings out the bottle of chili oil and says, "I'm so sorry," and hands it across.
Oh, be careful where we put it.
Yep.
We smear up bits of a prince.
Yep. And he does successfully start squeezing through. It takes a little bit of pushing from behind.
But at least he smells better.
Yeah, it's, silver linings.
You can't eat an elf, whatever he is.
And you can tell this whole area, there are small trapdoors in the ceiling. There are slits in the walls. There's a walkway up overhead. This is a place where anything larger than a deep gnome, they're clearly defending for something.
I give Hooten a little bit of time to paw around. She looks almost in scale of a place.
Yeah, this is a complete fortress, and it's hard to think that this place has at least fallen once. It's impressive.
Well, I mean, luckily Drow are twinks, so we're able to slip through here with no problem.
Oh no, even Lou and Felrector are having issues squeezing through. You get to another main hallway that is, again, very small, designed to try to funnel people in to be the last defense point into the city. But then they do open it up into a main area. And unlike last time, where, a bit tight, it's dark, it's cramped, it's not at all what you want. Once you step out of the dark tunnel, it almost seems like another world. It's not sinister, it's not harsh and dark or bare, but a subterranean land of warm colors and very welcoming smells. You see that there are deep gnomes running around doing their regular business, and while they're looking suspicious, nobody's outright hostile, and it's a bit more of a better reception than you've received in some other places. One of the guards.
I guess you mean that they look suspicious at us. They don't look suspicious to us.
Yes, they're looking suspiciously at you.
Okay.
Ah, it's lovely. A proper little metropolis.
One of the guards, that he'd been rather dour, but he finally gives a little bit of a smile and says, well, welcome to Blingenstone, travelers. Let's get you on down to the Digger Maddocks.
You have no idea how long we've been looking forward to this. Well, actually, you got a fair clue concerning the story.
Oh, aye. Yeah, the best route would be, and then they're bringing you on down and around. And
it's all right if we have this. Yeah, we could have Topsy and Turvy depart here if they want to go see their family.
No, we should probably make sure that everybody updates the Digger Maddocks real quick here.
All right.
Right. And they escort you because they are all the way down in 14. This is a full city. It's huge. There's a lot of. You realize it's mostly divided into
Although it doesn't. To be fair, it doesn't look like much from the map.
Oh yeah, I know, but this is it's a collection of caverns. And you get a picture. This is only a small part of the city. This is a large place. You don't get the idea that this is a small cavern. This is a very, very large cavern with hundreds, potentially thousands of gnomes. And they lead you all the way down.
Surely we'll have a little mini vacation here, and we won't need to rush out to fight any demons anytime soon, right, guys?
Well, considering Glabagul was getting a wee hint to come here, I imagine there's more problems on the way. I mean, they've already said they've had trouble with oozes. There could be a bigger mass.
Is there an ooze demon to go with mushroom and madness demon?
History or religion?
Well,
that will be an ecumenical manner. Why not? Let's see how bad I do again. Oh yeah, single digit.
Nadrax. Jublix. Lou. Jublix.
Of course he'd know about the goo one. That's funny and silly.
Hold on, can we...
It's not good, don't eat it.
Alright guys, let's all high five about the goo, because we all knew what it was.
He started looking up any kind of weird jellies and puddings, and then came across Ooblix.
I may not know shit about religion, but it's bound to intelligence. So
Susanna, you also know Jublix.
I'm imagining like this jelly from SpongeBob is what I'm imagining. Just delicious.
As a matter of fact, you all happen to know, any of you that are not Heart nor Hort, Jublix actually exists on the same plane in the abyss as Zuktmoy. They're constantly at war with each other.
Oh, I was gonna ask if they were friends, and I guess not.
No, Jublix wants to completely devour the entire plane, and obviously Zuktmoy wants her plane, thank you very much.
She wants to devour it in a different way.
She just wants it all to be mushroom.
Yes, that's what I mean.
She just wants it all to be fun, guy.
You are pulled all the way down into a fairly well-lit cavern. You see about 24 Smurf-Neblin moving around with messenger pouches and bags, while some are huddling around a couple of stone tables covered in maps and other papers, talking in hushed, serious tones. The back of the room is dominated by a dais carved from the rock of the cavern, atop which rests 2 stone desks facing each other. 2 Smurf-Neblin, one male, one female, are sitting behind the desks, conferring with advisors and also with each other whenever the need arises. Once you all show up, the attention immediately turns to you because you all are of severe note. The guards give a very quick introduction and explains in brief your story. Namely that you had been captured by the drow and you ran into a demon incursion. The guards leave and most of the advisors also leave. As the 2 leave their desk and move over to greet you properly. The male reaches out his hand and says, I'm Dorpo Diggermatic. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
And of course we arrive in the children's show.
No, Dorpo.
Dorkle Digger is going to show you about colors today, children.
Dorbo, D-O-R-B-O.
We learn about purple today.
This right here is my wife, Senny. We're currently organizing the rebuilding of Blingdenstone.
Rebuilding?
Well, after the drow incident, and he does give a little bit of a side eye to the 2 drow present, Minza Baranzon had pretty well destroyed everything that was here. Most of the ones who survived were the ones who fled up had fled up to Mithril Hall, and we've been slowly trying to filter into, get our city back.
That must have happened a fair time ago.
Definitely past our lifetimes.
Fair enough.
It's time that we got this back up and running. It is our home, technically.
Aye.
So what's this about? Drow and demons?
And we go into the full tale.
They definitely take a long listen. They consider.
Orating the tale in only the way that Harton truly can. Skillfully, exponentially, more of a bard than Lou ever was.
Well, maybe you gotta make it cool. This part, I was really cool in this one part.
Excessive use of thaumaturgy.
Doesn't even need it most of the time. Hooden helps with the actions.
They listen to your story. They confer a little bit privately. And then, you all are perfectly welcome to stay here. Blingdenstone is a safe haven, particularly from the drow. There's no way that those drow are going to be getting in here. Let's be frank. However, your issue trying to get to the surface. At the moment, I don't think we can necessarily spare any men. The situation has gotten bad here. We're getting pressed both from an ooze incursion that has not been doing very well.
In that it hasn't been handled very well? Or in that it is... No, because if the ooze invasion wasn't being handled well, then it would already be over.
Yes.
At least...
Effectively, we're having a continual ooze problem and we can't really get rid of it. Every time we think we're moving forward, we go backward instead.
Might I pop out my cube here for a wee second?
Oh, yes, the gelatinous... Yes, you can let him out, I suppose?
Alright, Glabagool, have a wee look around here. You're saying you're getting a wee sort of, a wee tug and a pull. Do you still feel it here, or is it a different direction now?
Oh, I feel it here. And he kind of oozes and gestures more up that direction.
Is that more like the residential areas and whatnot?
We do have residential areas that way as well. I should specify that when it comes to Blingdenstone, some of the areas are settled, some are not. The Rock Blights, and they gesture over this way, is not settled yet. Some of the areas up top in that direction also are not settled. And we're having a bit of a were-rat problem up in this section.
Hmm.
You can relate to that one.
However, we do have to, again, thank you for handling the situation with Topsy and Turvy. We really do appreciate that. And they turn around and they say, you should have just asked us for help instead of running off, you little ones. Your parents were absolutely terrified.
Yeah, it turns out it's not a tricky thing to solve.
Apologies. Your father was absolutely terrified, not parents. And they
Mother
kind
was
of
so
give
terrified she had a heart attack and died.
Wait, what do you mean? Your only father? Why is?
It turns out Mother was the rare rat.
No, they're aware that they don't have their mother. This is not a revelation for them. we know, but we didn't want to cause it. It's all right. Point is, go on to your father. He is still working down here. It's fine. Go on, shoo. We'll sort this with your friends.
Strangely, his mood has picked up since you were gone.
We told your father after you got missing to just get it together and get back to work.
And great news.
You just get some other kids at some other time.
The next company function, you can replace the mother.
He does say, you know exactly where they're going to be staying, so if you want to meet back up with them, check in there. Go see your father before he finds out that you're back and you haven't seen him yet. And they do give you a little bit of a wave up. Thanks again for getting us home. Yeah, we'll come back around and check in with you.
Exactly. No need for us not to say hello again.
Mm-hmm.
Just remember, in the future, you have to save us from prison.
We can try. I can't promise anything.
Yeah,
And
nice
with that,
kids.
they scamper off.
There, you can breathe a sigh of relief, Bjorn. They're not coming with us. I don't have two more kids.
I guess that's the first time for everything.
Did we ever ask them how they got their affliction?
No.
I forgot to. Weren't really important once we fixed it.
Yeah, it was pretty quick to fix. So we didn't
Once we solved their entire character plot arc.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what if they get infected again?
Well, I mean,
at
might,
this stage,
said.
Senny does speak up and say, I think we might actually have a potential cause for that.
Oh?
The were-rat problems we were speaking of.
Huh.
That could be. We'll have to sort that out a little bit later. But we are definitely having our ooze issue. We are definitely having our, were-rat issue.
Just to check with you, Glabagul, you're only just feeling like you should go there. It's not giving you any other sort of compulsions, eh?
Correct. I am not being told to do anything other than to go.
Okay, that's fantastic then. So we could at least... I mean, it's probably showing the target, but at least we could go there and have a wee look around, for one thing.
Yeah, because I'm betting it's some kind of special ooze food. Because they will eat anything, right? So...
They'll eat anything, yes.
So what's the best thing an ooze could possibly eat?
Well, we'll find out
It
with
depends on
Glabagul
the
for a
type of
bit.
ooze. Yeah, Gnollewdge. It depends on the type of ooze. I mean, I'll take just about anything. Some types only really want, gemstones and things. It all depends.
We're probably going to get your taste spoiled by Horik here. And Lou.
Potato.
Well, please, while we're still dealing with these issues, there's an inn that we have for you all to stay in. Free of charge. You don't have to worry about anything like that.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I mean, we'd be horrible hosts if we were to make people pay to stay.
And we'd be horrible guests if we didn't help out a wee bit, so don't worry, we intend to do that. But it'd be nice to get our feet up for a wee bit. I did also, part of the story did also go through with Saloon, the one who knows exactly where we are at all times. Just to bring that horrible bit up.
they do clarify, don't worry about it. He's not going to find a way to sneak in here.
I hope so.
The only thing that we're worried about is how the oozes are getting in, but oozes tend to be able to get into smaller areas than
Yeah, exactly.
per se,
Any
drow.
nook, crack, crevice, no problem there.
Well, if you want, you all can go and rest, or if you want, we can discuss some of the potential issues we're having if you want to potentially look into them.
Let's talk business for a wee bit, why not?
Oh,
We don't have to do it immediately, we just want to talk it out.
And we have experience with were-rats.
I mean, it's a bit of a lopsided experience, to be fair. The problem was not entirely solved by us.
Yeah, yeah, and it was solved probably not the way we would have solved it, actually.
It would have been the way you would have wanted to solve it. Some of the party,
Yes.
too. Burn that fucker down, who cares? You just would have pushed the guy back in.
You notice that when you mention the were-rats, Senny is giving Dorbo a bit of a look. And you start to realize this is a point of contention. Eventually, they do explain. Dorbo mentions that the were-rats are currently living in a cavern that, well, generally could be used to free up more space, because they are starting to need more residences. They're running out of places that are actually homes in the city. And obviously, these were-rats are holding up spaces where that could be used for the people who are rebuilding the settlement. On Senny's side, she would prefer, instead of, going in and smashing everything, she wants you to try and talk with them.
Could do that.
The main issue is that anytime anyone has tried to talk to them, they tend to get violent.
Oh no.
With a speak common?
Undercommon.
Well, that will
No,
limit
we're
our diplomacy a wee
intimidating.
bit.
And you all are having this conversation with Glabagul's aid.
Yeah. Very useful
She
interpreter.
specifies that the were-rats that are currently up, they call themselves the Gold Whisker clan. And part of her issue with potentially removing them is these are all Svrfneblin were-rats.
Aye.
Most of them have been here since the destruction of Blingdenstone itself. And her argument is that they should be granted Blingdenstone citizenship because, well, that's who originally lived here in the first place. They have just as much right as anybody else.
But so
Dorbo-
far they've projected advances.
Well,
to
it's also
offer
the downside of their naturally compelled behaviour as were-rats.
Dorbo argues they haven't been working for the city, necessarily, and they're currently actively hostile, and he wouldn't mind if they were to be removed permanently. Whatever works. If you can get them to talk, great. If not, well.
I guess they're both kind of right.
It's almost like they want to put in a moral conundrum with this quest. Meanwhile, we could also just splat oozes for a while. I'm sure
It
there's
would be
no
fun to
big
do more
payoff
games
for that
stuff.
one. I'm sure it'll be a simple little quest of extermination.
I want to meet the ooze demon.
Do you?
He wants to lick him.
I mean, that's 3 for 3. I mean, we gotta hit this guy now. I mean, it's like a postcard. Or a punch card.
I didn't hear you complain about not meeting Yanagu when we fought the Gnolls.
Well, I only know about oozes. I'm not a knowledge person.
I found him when I was looking in a book of jellies.
Really, like a weird recipe book that came out of it. It was like coated in some sort of weird leather.
As you all have received some news,
The Necronom.
I think it is time to call it. for this-
Indeed, but for now we go rest and relax for a bit. Get the weight off our feet, get the saloon off our shoulders.
Oh my god, wait, he's right there.
Well, now he can't sneak up on you because Kago will be there staring at him. Alrighty, now to hit the button.